PS5/4 controller with the thumbstick in the raised position.
Thumbstick in a raised... Oh, you mean like where the D-pad is?
Yeah, so D-pad and thumbstick switched like an Xbox controller, but it's still shaped like a DualShock 4.
That sounds really horrible, and I don't like it. Also, we're live now, by the way.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm watching.
Well, I appreciate you, my one viewer. I just realized. Oh no, yeah, Squirtle's my camera. Okay, that's all that matters. I'm gonna play Twilight Princess.
You're a slouch boy.
What, Squirtle or me?
No, you.
What about me, slouchy? Also, could I just say, it's weird to hold one of these for the first time in probably 3-4 years.
Just use a Pro controller.
I don't own a Pro controller.
Really?
Yeah, I never bought one.
No, you never bought a Wii U Pro controller.
Yeah. How much are they now? I should probably buy one of those.
I don't know, I tend to play my Wii U games emulated, so I can just use my Switch Pro controller.
Well, that's something I could probably do now too. Why is the aspect ratio weird? I'm not going to be reading all this. Okay. This is going to be a weird beginning to play through, because I've probably played through the beginning of Twilight Princess 3 or 4 times. And yet I don't think I've ever gotten further than the second dungeon.
Oh yeah, that's right, I've got work in like 9 hours.
Well, why'd you tell me that? Now I feel bad.
I'm not fucking tired, I'll probably get like 4 hours sleep.
Okay, I'm only going to play for probably an hour and a half, and then I'll be like, I'm going to go do other things with my night. Because I meant to do this at like 3 PM, and it's a bit later than 3 PM. What was it doing? Alright, Wii U Pro Controller. Okay, eBay. Oh, you can get... okay, I've just found one for $30. I'm just gonna buy that after the stream's over. That's actually really cheap. What the fuck? Oh, wait, this one might not be an official one. Maybe that's why. Let me try again. Okay, a genuine one's about 60 or 70. Get Pro controls for about 30, it's pretty good.
A long fucking screwdriver.
It would probably help. I don't know how to be sitting. Like, do I sit, like, comfy or professional? It's weird streaming in this room. Because, like... What's her?
Welcome to the confessional.
If it wasn't for Twitch TOS, that would be the name of the stream. Twitch allows alcohol, right?
I don't know.
It does. I know this because, 1, we stream Drunk Mario Party, and 2, because it allows for a responsible consumption of alcohol. Though those were the TOSs 3 years ago, so they may have changed.
Me throwing up after playing Drunken Mario Party probably isn't.
Yeah, that was never on stream. That's different. My motherfucking horse just got stolen.
Imagine your ex-girlfriend rocks up to your house and steals your car, and then you find it and you just, oh, I just took it to the car wash. It's like, what the fuck?
Things that happen in life. Man, this game's pretty muddy, actually. Okay. This is actually my first time playing the HD version.
720p, hooray. The game itself is only 720p.
Wait, is it actually?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I
that's
think Wii is only 720p. Most Wii U games are only 720p.
Well, wait. What did you say to do?
Like the 360 and PS3,
Oh,
like
bring it
every game was 720, except for a couple.
So it's like Xenoblade?
Less than 50 games on each console that run at like 1080p. For the
Man,
360
why even have this whole gamepad thing?
for the map and items, which you can just pause the game for.
Nah, but it's so hard. Look, I've got black screen in front of me. That's how good and high quality this is.
Oh, it doesn't even have that on the touchscreen?
Not for cutscenes, only for gameplay.
Oh, okay.
So for cutscenes, my gamepad goes into power saving mode. I still hate how light this thing is. It's like one of the lightest controllers I've ever held. Nah, I'm playing the game wrong, aren't I? This is how we should be playing Twilight Princess. Proper N64 style. I bet you there's totally people that have played this game with N64 controllers. I think you do something for me. Use a piece of grass to play the song. Do 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 do. Yeah. I remember I had so many questions when I played this as a kid. You know why? Because I'm pretty sure this was my first Zelda game.
I mean, that can be said for a lot of people of our generation. At least, maybe a little bit younger than us, because, like, me and you have memories of the 6th generation of console.
Yeah, so if I had realistically gotten a GameCube instead of a PS2, it would have been Wind Waker. Or a GBA for Minish Cap, or Link to the Past.
Yeah. I think my first Zelda was Zelda 1. On the Game Boy Advance.
Oh, the NES Classics. I was like, when the f did that get released on GBA? And then I remembered the NES Classic series.
Yeah, that was just one of the random cartridges I had when I was like a little kid.
The left vs right thing's probably not going to bother me very much, except specifically for Ordona, because, again, that childhood sort of like... Not Uncanny Valley. I wouldn't call it nostalgia.
There are people slightly younger than us who grew up with a Wii,
Yes.
or a 360 or a PS3, but who grew up with a Wii, and who, like, Smash Bros. Brawl was their first Smash Bros.
I mean, it was my first Smash.
Yeah, who the fuck played Melee?
What's Melee?
Although my first Smash was 64.
If Melee was so good, why is there no Melee 2?
Good point.
That's all I'm saying. Hey. Yeah, my first thought was either this or Phantom Hourglass. I don't know which one. It's weird to play this game with camera controls. I think that's what's throwing me off weirdly.
I think otherwise, my first Zelda game might have, other than Zelda 1, might have been Phantom Hourglass via a mod chip for the DS.
Mod, that makes sense. I remember I think I pre-ordered Phantom Hourglass, because I remember with my DS, I had this gold hardcover really big case for it, that was specifically Phantom Hourglass themed, and considering I wasn't a Zelda fan at that point, I don't imagine myself buying that if I wasn't a Zelda fan, so I think it may have been like a pre-order bonus or something.
My dad had our original Xbox modded, and it had emulators on there, which is how I first played Mario 64 and Smash 64, but it didn't have Ocarina of Time, oddly enough.
That's a very outstanding omission.
Yeah, so... when I got my DS, I did a bunch of research into DS mod chips. My piano teacher had a kid about my age, and he had a mod chip for his kid, but his kid didn't really use it, so he gave it to me, but it was faulty, and then my parents bought one.
Oh, you can save... Oh, okay. Well, you can save it in time. God, I'm getting major Uncanny Valley with playing this, because I'm just like, I don't remember what I do and don't remember from this game and from other Zeldas. I never actually had a mod chip on my DS as a kid. I know everyone else that had one, and I'd borrow one I'd borrow one at some point, but I never actually owned a mod chip.
Do you have the Wolf Link amiibo?
I do. Why?
Scan it and you get a challenge dungeon where you play as Wolflink, beat the challenge dungeon, and you get the biggest wallet in the game. Bigger than the reward for completing the Agatha side quest.
So, TLDR, don't do the Agatha side quest.
Basically. Like, you give you a fuck ton of rupees for all the bugs you bring, but the final reward is a wallet to stick those rupees in.
I don't even know if I'm gonna 100% this or not. I might just play it just to beat it. I'll decide later. Hi, Colin? Is this kid? His name's Colin, right? Wait, I was ignoring you. Oh, I gotta go get the fishing rod. It's weird to play a Zelda where I press A to roll. That's how outdated I feel playing this. All of,
except for Breath of the Wild.
And Skyward Sword.
Where you shake the Wii remote.
And Skyward Sword.
Well, you don't know how. I don't know how you do it in HD actually.
In Skyward Sword HD?
Yeah.
You'd shake the Joy-Con, I imagine.
Yeah, but like in button mode.
Button. Oh! Probably
So you can-
maybe press R?
You can play Skyward Sword HD without motion control.
I don't remember where I'm supposed to go.
Go.
Alright, there's the cat. I remember there's the cat. I think I gotta go in here and then go get the cat. Look at me just do a regular old Game Grumps playthrough. Skip the dialogue, don't know what to do.
Yeah, go to the shop, get the fishing rod, go fishing, and then come back. You have to go fishing at like across the river.
That's right, I talked to the pregnant lady.
Yeah. The wife of the guy you were talking to in the intro cutscene.
Yeah, I was right, it was Colin. That's right, she wants me to get the cradle. And to do that, I've got to go up. There's a... Yeah, that's right. I gotta go up where that guy is. Is this the Z-targeting tutorial? This is the Z-targeting tutorial. Why does every Zelda have a Z-targeting tutorial? Like, I feel like they just did it with Ocarina of Time because it was a new mechanic, and they just, ever since, were like, well, we've got to do it again.
Every game has a tutorial, so... It's just part of the tutorial. And Zelda isn't a game that just flashes dialogue, so... Except for Breath of the Wild!
Link! Go do things! Is this motion controlled, or is this just... Eagle? Oh, this is motion controlled, okay. I think I'm gonna go further over there, but... Look, I just killed this bird. No, I didn't want to do it again. I want to roll.
If you really wanted to, you could use your arcade stick on the Wii U.
To play this?
No, it would be a big effort.
You got a blue rupee.
I don't think you can change it off D-pad though.
Probably not.
The way I sent you.
Do I have to watch this cutscene every time? Oh man, look at those 2006 ass trees. Wait, does it come out in 06 or 07? 06, yeah.
It was a launch title for the
Yep,
game.
that's how I just remembered.
And then it came out like 2 weeks later for the game.
Yeah, exclusivity. Imagine if they did that with Breath of the Wild. Just to further fuck Wii U owners. You still there? I think you cut out.
I was in the kitchen.
Oh, okay, there we are.
Yeah, it already did fuck over Wii U owners because the game was being designed with Wii U touchscreen mechanics and they were all gutted. You play the game on Wii U, there is nothing on the touchscreen.
Yeah, it's gotta be fair between both versions. There's a debate. Does the Wii U have a unique Zelda game? No? So Breath of the Wild's a Switch title?
Yeah.
Okay, is Twilight Princess then a Zelda game or yeah, no shit, it's a Zelda game. Is Twilight Princess then a Wii game or a GameCube game?
Breath of the Wild doesn't have any unique mechanics that require specific hardware, though.
Oh, what the
Although
fuck?
Twilight just kind of did, it was literally just mapping motion to a button.
Oh, can I not pause to change my... Oh, that's the wrong button. Okay, cool. I can actually change to... Oh, I have to drag it? Ah.
Yeah, just pause the game.
Yeah. Because I was like... So, okay.
Look at the Wii gamepad.
Look at the gamepad. I was like... I pressed pause and all I get to this and I'm like... I feel like I'm missing something on this screen.
Yeah, so if you're playing with a Wii U Pro controller, when you pause the game and look at the inventory actually shows up on the TV.
Wait, does it actually... So I'm just screwing myself over now, is what you're saying.
Yeah, because we can't see the gamepad, so we can't see your inventory on maps.
So I should just buy a Wii U gamepad.
You have one in your hands.
No, not a Wii U gamepad. Oh my god, a Pro Controller. I'm so retarded. How do I fish?
Use the item. Wait for the buoy to drop, and then just yank it a bunch. Wait for it to dip down, pull, and then just keep repeatedly pulling. Yeah, pull it. When it's like right down. Go. And just keep pulling.
I'm just gonna press the info button because I don't know what I'm doing. Set it in face so when I press and hold the button to raise or set it in face. It doesn't tell me anything! Wait, what?
Literally, it's just like when it dips down, hold back. Just lift your arm up and hold it there.
Nah, this is proof that this is a bad Zelda game.
Yeah, stick it out. Wait for it to go down.
It's a very sexual sentence you're saying. Do I have to I don't want to break my Wii U stick.
And then lift your arm up. And
See,
just hold it there.
that's why I'm confused. I should be waggling. I can't waggle the gamepad. I'm confused now.
No, there is no waggle. Just hold your arm up. That's all you do.
I did that though.
Don't let go.
I'm good at letting go. Oh, you gotta hold Y. That's what I'm doing wrong. Man, look at that HD cat. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD kitty. So,
Pro controller uses a fucking mini USB like the PS3 controller to charge.
I mean, I could use another one of those. I think I only have like one.
The DualShock 3 and the Wii U Pro controller use mini USB.
I think I've only ever owned one device in my entire life that also uses mini USB, and it was like a GoPro 2.
So those use mini USB.
You got a bottle.
The Xbox One, DualShock, and DualShock 4 controllers use micro USB. And then the DualSense, Xbox Series, and Switch Pro all use Type-C.
So we need 30 rupees.
The Xbox 360 was proprietary.
Oh yeah, it was.
Like, it had no charging port, and it used AA's, but if you bought a rechargeable battery pack, the only way to charge with a cable while playing was to get a proprietary cable that went in that weird set of holes along the top.
I'm trying to remember a 360 controller now. I actually can't. Now I need to go get rupees.
I wonder, you probably couldn't. Yeah, you couldn't because it requires clicking the thumbstick. I was going to say, could you use a Wii Classic controller for this game?
Nah, that's what I was just wondering myself.
The Classic controller doesn't have L3 after in this game, I think. At least Wii U did.
I thought I was playing Zelda, not Animal Crossing.
Cross the animals.
I think Chelsea actually is watching. I told Chelsea, like, hey, if you want, like, you should watch me. I just got a text on my phone that says, kill the bird. Hey, baby, if you're still there and you're not bored already. How do I get money? I'm really confused.
Destroy.
Oh, I can, yeah, pumpkins. I've played Zelda before.
There's also, yeah, destroy the pumpkins. Also climb up the tree. Like right by the entrance where those bees were. I think there was some.
Not the bees. Not the bees.
You know what you should stream?
What?
Crossbow training.
I don't want to stream crossbow training. I'd like to stream not bad games.
How many do you need?
30. If I know Zelda's probably exactly like 30 around. Or like around that.
I'm stunned at the amount of rupees you can get on fucking Outset Island.
Oh yeah, you can just like stock up and almost fill your wallet up.
Yeah.
Can I have these pump? No, okay.
Like falling under people's houses and shit.
See, that's proof that Toon Link is actually the most dangerous Link because he's just a childhood menace.
I assume Chelsea is the account just there to watch my people.
Wait,
Or is that
what
else?
it's in chat?
Yeah.
I haven't opened chat. Let me check chat.
It's just one person who said hey.
How do I even check chat on the Twitch app? Oh, well, I can't check chat now because I'm behind, obviously. I don't know how chat works. Oh, yeah, I see. Oh, why is my thing there? Did Chelsea literally make an account and just call it that? If she did, that's fucking hilarious.
Looking at the stream itself, there's a previous message which I missed. Yeah, that's her.
Okay, Streamlabs chat. Put chat down there. Yeah, that's me. Hi, Chelsea. I love your name.
She sends a heart emoji earlier and I missed it.
Yeah, I can see it now. I didn't realize chat was overlaid on top of stuff, so now it's actually different. Just me.
Yeah, the weird thing about the arcade stick I bought, the Pearl that I'm modding,
Yeah.
and most other modern sticks for that matter, is the only buttons that are arcade buttons are the main 8 on the front. Every other button, so like options, share,
There we
L3,
go.
R3, home, all that, are like rubber dome membrane, like face.
Oh, like face buttons? So
Yeah, they're basically like Xbox face or like PlayStation face buttons. So I'll hold up the stick. You've still got my camera open, don't you?
I can. Now I do.
So all of these are just like console buttons, like normal gamepad buttons. So that's like home, share, options. It's L3, R3, and often, so it's the same as your arcade stick that I sent you, but like down the side.
Down the
It's
side.
just rubber dome, but
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
in most sticks, those are mounted on the main motherboard and cannot be bypassed to send that data to a replacement motherboard unless you do a bunch of soldering. So I bought a kit which comes with a custom like printed board that someone else made to replace that board and a bunch of cables to reroute that to
I mean,
universal board.
you just wanted a quick crash course on electricianing. That's a word, right? Wiring?
So basically what I did is it came with multiple boards. You take out the original motherboard, which is located here,
Yep.
underneath the buttons. You take that out and replace it with a custom board that they printed. That will have a bunch of plugs on it. You stick the actual universal board down here underneath the buttons,
Yep.
and then you use a bunch of the cables they send you to connect the plugs from this board to the plugs from this board.
Whoa, Link! Look at stream, look at stream. you saw that, right?
Yeah, he warped back and forth through a photo.
Okay. I'm gonna take 5 quickly. I'm gonna go get some water and use the bathroom, and I'll be back.
Where am I up?
Try to run me through, hold on, think again. Don't you know what you're starting? But you sure we got the clue how bad this we go. Don't you know, no more art. And as you look to the horizon, not a cloud, but then stormy weather's go too cold. Seems like it crept up out of nowhere, all around you is not what you foretold. You never see it coming. You see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done but the time it hit you, you're not surprised. Think you got your game planned out. Do a D, get 'em 2 steps ahead, yeah. So, step into my way, stand out. It's a trap, one more step, and you're dead. Why just to take a second ago with blue skies, but now lightning struck your last result. It's not an accident that no one hears your cries as your last dream seems to deserve. You never see it coming. You see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done but the time it hit you, you're not surprised. I'm coming for you. My game's always so fast, so fine. You're spanning, but the net you didn't catch it in time. Better think about your game. Are you sure your next move's the right one for you? Are you sure you won't get outmaneuvered again, my friend? You never see it coming. You see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done but the time it hit you, you're not surprised. I'm coming for you. My game's always so fast, so fine. You're spanning, but the net you didn't catch it in time. Try to run me through, hold on, think again. Don't you know what you're starting? But you sure we got the clue how bad this we go. Don't you know, no more art. And as you look to the horizon,
I literally jumped.
It's just because I'm so scary.
Turns out I didn't have any save data, but if you check your Discord DMs, I sent you a screenshot
I can see
of the
this.
game. Of the game running in native 1440p ultra wide.
Trees still look like ass, but it looks very nice.
It's running at twice the resolution and ultra wide.
Ultra wide door.
Doesn't affect cutscenes though, or menus. They're still in 16:9.
Oh, I press Y to bring out my weapon. So wait, do I want to practice the slingshot? Oh, they're doing training.
Oh, there's a new Toho game, is there?
Isn't Toho like the franchise that always gets new stuff though?
Oh. I accidentally opened literally every single drive I have plugged in.
You just want to make sure they're all there.
Like 9 hard drives or SSDs all plugged in.
Business baby skill scares me. Can you believe that DreamWorks ripped off Nintendo?
Where's Toho? There it is. I should probably install the rest of the games.
I don't know what Toho is. Is it near Tokyo or Kyoto? Man, I shouldn't be using a sword. I need to be flinging my this is not a Joy-Con, Jordan. This is a Wii U gamepad. I'd be swinging my gamepad around. Oh, Z-Target.
Yeah, okay, it just came out on August 14th. The game was made to commemorate both the 100th Comic Hit.
Oh yeah, I saw Comic at 100 happen. Apparently it was busy.
And the 25th anniversary of Toho. 1997.
Game 0 out of 10, I can't waggle the control stick to do a spin attack when Wicker better.
There are 31 now Toho games officially made by the creator.
You say 31?
Yeah.
It's more Toho than there is Zelda. That would be fair, Toho is a lot easier to make.
It has 31 games. The first 3 came out in 1997. 3 in 1997, 2 in 98, 1 in 02, 1 in 03, 2 in 04, 2 in 05, 1 in 07, 2 in 08, 2 in 09, 2 in 2010, 1 in 2011, 2 in 2013, 1 in 2014, 2 in 2015, 2 in 2017, 1 in 2018, 1 in 2019, 2 in 2021, and 1 this year.
Why'd they take 2020 off? Did something happen in 2020?
It's not the only year they took off.
Yeah, no, I just want to make a bad joke. I heard a few missing, but that one just stood out.
So it's 2020, 2016, 2012, 2006, and the entire gap between 1999 and 2001 inclusive. So the first 5 games were all on PC and arcade. But then, starting with the 6th game, they were all on Wii.
I couldn't figure out how. So this is the thing that's bothering me with this gamepad, is there's just a few buttons and I'm like, that's not how this is meant to do. I love that I remember to go get the lantern though. Like, I have not played this game in about 8 or 9 years, but I remembered, yeah, you gotta go get the lantern.
Lantern illegal. Land when? Also, yeah, I did the math. In the King of Fighters franchise, as well as other SNK crossover games that aren't called King of Fighters, there are 35 games.
There's 35 King of Fighters games.
In a franchise where the newest game is 15.
How does that work?
of Fighters 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2000. Not 2004, 2003. That's 10 games, 94 to 03, yearly. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There is also 95 on the Game Boy, 96 on the Game Boy, R1 for Neo Geo Pocket, R2 for Neo Geo Pocket Color, EX for Game Boy Advance, EX2 for Game Boy Advance, Maximum Impact, Maximum Impact 2, and Maximum Impact Regulation A for PS2. Neo Wave, which is a spin-off to test the Thomas Wave hardware that 11 would use. A remake of 94 for the PS2, a remake of 98 for the PS2 and Xbox 360, a remake of 2002 for the PS2 and 360, SNK versus Capcom for the Neo Geo Pocket Color, SNK Gals Fighters, aka
I know that one.
aka Queen of Fighters for the Neo Geo Pocket Color, Capcom vs SNK 1, Capcom vs SNK 2, SNK vs Capcom Chaos, Neo Geo Battle Coliseum, and then SNK Heroines Tag Team Battle.
It's just a lot of games. What's the new franchise that got announced that Max was freaking out over? Not new franchise, like revival.
Oh, it's a new Fatal Fury.
Fatal Fury, that's right.
So, King of Fighters was a crossover between Fatal Fury and Art of Fighting. Art of Fighting being a game set in the same timeline but 10 years prior. So you had Fatal Fury in present day at the time. Art of Fighting set 10 years before that. King of Fighters, which disregards both existing timelines and just combines the characters together, as well as having teams based on like some other SNK arcade games like Psycho Soldier and Ikari Warriors. They were going to have a Samurai Showdown team, but there wasn't a Samurai Showdown character in King of Fighters until 14 on the PS4.
So SNK made Samurai Showdown, King of Fighters,
Fatal Fury, Art of Fighting, The Last Blade, they also made Psycho Soldier, Metal Slug. Let's just look up all SNK games, because fuck it.
it seems to be a lot.
What are some Athena, Ikari Warriors, Psycho Soldier, Guy Soldiers, Baseball Stars.
Wait, did you say Baseball Stars?
Yeah.
That's a fighting game?
No, this is just
Okay.
SNK game.
I was like, wait a second.
Because we haven't reached the first fighting game yet. Fatal Fury, King of the Monsters, Sengoku, just that's its whole name, Sengoku. Art of Fighting, World Heroes, Recount Bout, Aero Fighters, Aggressive Dark Combat, Fighters History, Samurai Showdown, I might have already said. Windjammers. They made a Double Dragon game.
What do SNK still make?
Basically just fighting.
Okay, so they've become like
And Pachinko.
it's always a fucking Pachinko.
So SNK made arcade games to break into the console market. They were bought franchises off, and King of Fighters itself was picked up by a Korean company. The creator of King of Fighters made his own company called Breezesoft. So the Korean company outsourced the new KOF games to Breezesoft. But basically they were still making really weirdly.
Yeah, just in a weird sort of way.
Then the same person who created Breezesoft created a company called Claymore, used Claymore to purchase all of the previous SNK rights.
It's a messy history.
Sued the shit out of the pachinko company, who was still making pachinko SNK machines without owning the franchises anymore.
Yeah, that's sweet, sweet pachinko money.
Fused the companies together into the new company SNK Claymore. And this is all from 2000 to 2003.
Jesus Christ. Why is that not a part of game history we hear about?
So King of Fighters 2000 was the last original SNK King of Fighters game. 01 and 02 were made by Aerolith and Breezesoft. And then 03 onwards were made by SNK Claymore. So yeah, so they made 03, a bunch of weird spin-offs that tanked in, like they almost went bankrupt again while making King of Fighters 12 and 13. After King of Fighters 13, that was the last game SNK Claymore ever put out in 2010. Before swapping to, and they made a couple of pachinko machines before that, but they swapped entirely to pachinko. And
No game, just pachinko.
And then when pachinko was made into properly legalized gambling instead of
Recreational side activities.
Yeah. So when it was actually legalized, therefore had a bunch of rules put on it, SNK were like, we don't like pachinko anymore. How about those games, huh?
How about the video games?
So they rushed King of Fighters 14 out the door in under 2 years with 50 characters. Yeah, King of Fighters 14 and Street Fighter 5 launched the same year. Street Fighter 5 had 16 characters. King of Fighters 14 had 50.
Yeah, but Street Fighter 5's release roster is like notorious, isn't it?
Yeah. A lot of smaller franchises launch with that many characters.
I mean, Fighters launched with 22, I think.
Guilty Gear Strive launched with 15.
Yeah, which makes sense because Strive's that current Axis model.
Yeah. But like, yeah, Street Fighter 5 launched with 16, making it the smallest launch roster since the 90s. Because Street Fighter 4 launched with 20? So
Yes.
It was smaller than Street Fighter 4.
It was either 20 or 18 was Street Fighter... Street Fighter 4? Yeah, Street Fighter 4 was 20.
I think it was like 26 actually, or something.
I think... What was Street Fighter Ultra... What was Ultra's final roster?
Okay, returning characters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it launched with 16, but it had 3 boss characters that you can unlock.
Seth and Bison and...
And then when it came out on home console, yeah, Seth, Akuma, and Goku.
Okay.
Bison was part of the base cast. 4 launched with Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li, Honda, Blanca, Geef, Guile, Dhalsim, Balrog, Vega, Sagat, Bison, Abel, Viper, Rufus, Puerte, Seth, Akuma, and Goku. When it came out on home console a year later, it got Dan, Fei Long, Sakura, Kami, Gen, and Rose.
Yeah, that's the roster I know. Have you played Street Fighter 4 Arcade Cabinet?
No.
There's one near you. There's one at,
Looking at this. 12, 24, 25 characters in this picture.
If I remember correctly, there's either a Super or an Ultra... I'm so bad at this. There's either a Super or an Ultra Cabinet,
The home release of SF4 had 25. The home release of SF5 had 16. So it had 9 less.
Okay, as when we're talking about bad rosters, though, I still think, unfortunately, and I love the game, CTB has one of the worst launch rosters.
Oh yeah, especially announcing that more than half of it is DLC.
I'm fine with the DLC, and technically, while they were free, they're still not part of the launch roster, but the fact that the game launched with half of Team Ruby not in the launch roster is just ridiculous.
Yeah, so the game launched with 20 characters. The other 20 were DLC, but if you bought the deluxe edition, which was actually priced like a full price game, the standard edition was cheaper. The deluxe edition was full pricing. The deluxe edition had all those characters, you just got them later. Then they did an additional 4 characters as like a Team 7, and then they did a Season 2-ish with like another 9 characters, I think.
Yeah, there was 9, because that's when they introduced the other 2 fates. 3 fates.
Yeah.
There was 7 in the end. Yeah, 3 fates.
So yeah,
It's never gonna happen, but I want a cross-tag battle too.
yeah, it was 3 characters for Blaze Blue, 3 characters for Persona 4 Arena,
Which was
2
crazy.
2 characters for Under Night, 1 for Ruby. That's 9. So it was 13, because there was Arcana Heart, Senra and Kagura, and then 2 Akatsuki.
Oh, I need to plug my laptop in. I'm very retarded. I'll be right back.
Try to run me through. Hold on. Think again. Don't you know what you're starting? But you sure we got that clue? How bad this we go? Don't you know? No more art. And as you look to the horizon, not a cloud, but then stormy winds go too cold. Seems like it crept up out of nowhere, all around you is not what you foretold. You never see it coming. You see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done but the time it hit you, you're not surprised.
Message. Still there?
Yeah, I ran off to the toilet.
That's okay.
And when I said 13
What did I miss?
before, that was just Team 7 plus Season 2.
Oh, I know where I'm going now.
So at launch, you had Ragnar Jin, Noel, Rachel, Taiga, 13, Hazama, Makoto, Azriel, and S from Blaze Blue.
Yep.
You, Yosuke, Chie, and Yukiko. And that was it for Persona 4.
Yeah, literally just the initial 4 investigation team members.
Hyde, Lynn, Waldstein, and Gordo from Under Night. And Ruby and Weiss from Ruby.
Which is so crazy to me.
Character pack,
So what you're saying is it launched with Rue.
yeah, Rue. Blake and Yang were added later.
No, they were there at launch, they were just DLC.
No,
No, they're launch characters, because they were free launch characters.
it came out. Okay, at least it came out May in Japan. It came out June 5th in North America, June 22nd in Europe.
Was that when?
Yes, they would have been launch characters for the European release.
Okay, that's what, yeah, because I know, like, I got them at the same time.
The Japanese release had neither of them at launch. North American release got Blake the same day. And then
Rube.
Yang- and then Yang came out like 3 or 4 days before the European release.
I was watching an interesting video, actually, about, Cross Tag Battle, about the game's meta. Like, obviously the launch, the way all the characters released and all that stuff. It was actually pretty good. Mainly, Team Scythe and all that fun stuff. I didn't know Adachi was apparently considered broken,
Yeah, Adachi and Ruby are like the meta team.
which is ironic because I main Ruby, Yang, and Adachi.
Yeah, Adachi Ruby is the meta team.
But I literally don't main them for meta or anything, just because Adachi was my Persona 4 Ultimax main.
Yeah. Character set 1 was Platinum, Kanji, and Orie. It's literally just Blaze Blue, Persona, Undernight.
Yeah, that's all they did for each of the packs, and then suddenly Neo.
Volume 2 was Jubei, Aigis, Carmine. Volume 3 was Hakumen, Naoto, Batista. Volume 4 was Tsubaki, or Izuyoi, Mitsuru, and Wakava.
So Team Redhead.
Volume 5 was Mai, Akihiko, and Yuzuriha.
Yeah.
Volume 6 was 9, Labris, and Mika. But yeah, like, Volume 1 came out June 5th. Volume 2 and 3 came out June 19th. But all 3 of those were out before the European release. And then 4, 5, and 6 were all out August 6th. So the entire game was complete like half a month after launch.
Man.
Or 2 months after launch. The quote-unquote base roster was complete.
But it keeps people invested. No, it just made me bored.
Volume 7 came out April the following year in arcade, May the following year.
Version 1.5 was the best version of Cross Tag.
Yeah. That was Blaze Blue Naoto, Teddy, Seth, and Heart Ino.
Yeah, great characters, great stage.
So Neo wasn't there yet. They just added the Arcana Heart character.
Yeah, Neo came with the last 2 fates, and that's when the Senran Kagura fate and all that, which is when I sort of was like, I feel like they didn't put much effort into it.
It added Celica and Yuki for Blaze Blue, Elizabeth and Adachi for Persona, Hilda for Undernight, Neo for Persona, Yumi for Senran Kagura, and Akatsuki and the Blitz Tank.
Fucking Blitz Tank.
Although
it's the game's iconic cutscene.
The game that comes from Akatsuki Blitz Tank is a fucking banger.
I've heard it's ridiculous.
It was made by one person. Like, it was made by a company called Substar. But it was made by one guy. And then the main character is now in both Blaze Blue Cross Tag and Undernight in Birth.
What a Chad.
I'm pretty sure the sprite they used for him in Blaze Blue Cross Tag is just the Undernight sprite, though.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me because most of the sprites are reused.
I'm not sure where the Blitz Tank sprite came from.
This cutscene's so good.
Oh yeah, the first one.
Just the cinematography is really good. The mystery, man, this game's actually it's got a lot of good qualities.
Cool. Couch Warriors cross up, so end of year semi-major, replacing November's Ranbat. So normally for FGC,
Yeah.
At least for anime FGC, every every month's second and fourth weekend is a casual event at in Collingwood. Every third weekend is a tournament in Brunswick.
Mm-hmm.
Then the first weekend of every month is an event I don't go to, because I think it's more for Street Fighter and Tekken.
Yeah, which is what the entirety of the fucking scene up here is.
Yeah.
Literally, Tekken controls, I think, 80% of the scene up here.
Yeah. And then, so yeah, those events, but replacing the tournament in November... is Couch Warriors Cross Up, which is kind of a major tournament.
Well, Couch Warriors is the major tournament, the other major tournament, right?
Couch Warriors is the group that runs basically all of the stuff in Australia.
Okay, that makes sense then.
In terms of majors, so like Couch Warriors runs the monthly ranking battle tournament.
Great theme song.
But yeah, so Dragon Ball Fighters World Tour Power Event is featured at this event.
Oh, like the Bandai World Tour?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Fighters World Tour 2022 is at this event.
Yo, did you hear about Goichi with fighters actually?
It's also the finals for Couch Warriors League. It features both FGC and Smash, and it's at the St. Kilda Town Hall. November 19th and 20th.
Melbourne sounds like it's got such a real cool fighting game scene.
Melbourne?
Yeah.
Yeah. You should have come, but you didn't have literally any free time.
Yeah, that was a like busy as fuck holiday. I really wish I booked an extra day even just to have more time for things, but oh well.
Yeah.
It was a while ago.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, did you hear what Goichi did?
Nope.
So you know who Goichi is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he picked up fighters again because he wants to train after what he saw at EVO. Am I pressing the wrong button?
Yeah, he perfected everyone in his
Yeah.
Grand Blue thing, and then walked over to Dragon Ball and perfected the first game, just no practice.
Yeah, exactly. No practice, jumping back in, and I'm just like, the king has returned.
So yeah, so FGC schedule on Saturday is Tekken 7 and Mortal Kombat 11 at 10 a.m. Tekken 7 Pool A and Mortal Kombat 11, all of it at 10 a.m. Starting at 10 a.m. Tekken 7 Pool B and all of Marvel Infinite at 12.
Oh,
Street
Infinite.
Fighter 5 pools and Marvel 3 at the start until top 8, sorry, at 2 o'clock. Marvel 3 top 8 and King of Fighters 15 pools is at 4 o'clock, and then King of Fighters 15 top 8 is at 7. On Sunday, Sam Show 7 and Mortal Kombat 11's top 8 are at 10 a.m. All of Dead or Alive 6 and Tekken 7's top 8 are at 12. Virtua Fighter 5 and Street Fighter 5 top 8, well, the rest of it, are at 2 p.m. and Soul Calibur 6 is on at 4 p.m.
Such a good variety.
For anime, on Saturday, Guilty Gear Strive Pool A and DNF Duel until top 4 is at 10 a.m. Guilty Gear Strive Pool B and Grand Blue Versus until the top 4 are at 12. Dragon Ball Fighters Pool A and all of Unlimited is at 2. Dragon Ball Fighters Pool B and all of Blaze Blue Central Fiction are at 4. And then all of Blaze Blue Cross Tag and all of Phantom Breaker Omnia are at 7. Sunday, Guilty Gear Strive top 8, Grand Blue Versus top 4, and Gundam MBON.
Wait, like the new one?
Yeah.
That's cool. Some of the Gundam fighting games are crazy.
Oh, yeah. Mobile Suit Gundam Extreme versus Maxi Boost on. Yeah, so...
What's the point of this corridor?
Yeah, Guilty
Ah,
Gear
big
Strive
spot.
top 8, Grand Blue top 8, and Gundam at 10. DNF Duel top 4, and all of Pokken Tournament at 12. Guilty Gear XX Accent Core Plus R.
Yeah, that's the last one, right?
No. Yeah,
No.
That's the last version of X2.
Yeah.
So you got Guilty Gear X, Guilty Gear X2, Guilty Gear X3, aka Xrd, and Guilty Gear Strive, which acts as Guilty Gear X4.
Yeah.
Because it has the IV and Strive highlighted.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I've never noticed that.
Yeah, so Guilty Gear X2 final version at
I've got to
2.
drain the water.
And then Vampire Savior, aka Darkstalkers 3, and Dragon Ball Fighters Top 8 at 4 p.m.
Yeah. This fighter's
And then-
good.
Then for Smash, you've got Smash Ultimate Doubles at 10 a.m. on Wednesday. Rivals of Aether until the top 8 at 12. Ultimate Singles Pool 1 at 2. Smash Ultimate Singles Pools 2 at 4 p.m. Rivals of 8 top 8 at 4, as well as the Multiverses Invitational.
I was about to say, where's the multiverses at though?
And then Smash Ultimate Doubles top 32 at 6. Then on Sunday, there's Smash Ultimate Waterfall, whatever that means, at 10.
Waterfall.
Smash Ultimate top 8 at 2. And whatever the end of year extravaganza is at 5.
End of extravaganza. Catherine.
How much is it to register? $40 for venue fee, plus either free or $5 or $10 per game.
That's not bad.
Central Fiction and Trot Tag are $5. DNF Duel is free. Fighters is $10.
Yeah.
Federal Live, Grand Blue, and Guilty Gear Strive are free. Accent Core Plus R is $5. I think they might have messed that up. It should be the other way around. Killer Instinct 2013 is free. King of Fighters 15 is $5. Gundam is free. Mortal Kombat 11 is free. Phantom
11's
Breaker,
free, okay.
Phantom Breaker, Pokken, and Project M or Project Plus are free. Rivals is $5. Rivals of Aether.
Yep.
Samco and Soul Calibur are free. Street Fighter 5 is 10. Smash Ultimate Doubles is 5. Melee Doubles is 5. Melee Singles and Ultimate Singles are 10. Tekken 7 is 10. Marvel 3, Under Night, Darkstalkers 3, and Virtual Fighter are free.
Ooh, Marvel 3's free? Man, that'd be fun to enter.
Special prizes: $100 into top 3 and a Chun-Li figure for a random person who enters Marvel 3 below top 3.
Why a Chun-Li figure?
But you win $100 if you just make it to the top 3 of Marvel 3.
That ain't bad. $100 ain't bad.
Mortal Kombat 11, $100 pop bonus. I think that's it for bonuses. And then otherwise, there's also some other rewards. Full prizes to be announced. Astro headsets. There's a door prize. You can win some M-Wave cash vouchers. There's some game giveaways and there's a raffle.
Okay. On Twilight Princess as well, by the way, quickly. Midna's see the mirroring, right? Is there any particular part about the mirroring in the Wii version that bothers you, like stands out, or is most of it pretty seamless? Because there's one that bothers me a lot with the mirroring, that even though you shouldn't be able to tell it's incorrect, it just looks incorrect.
Well, I don't know, I haven't really paid attention. It's the thing that stands out most is that since it's based on Ocarina of Time, now for some reason the Gerudo Desert's in the east.
Oh yeah, yeah, I didn't even think about that. For me, it's Midna's design. I don't know why, but her being mirrored in the Wii version always looked so uncanny.
Oh, covering the other eye.
Yeah. Like, it shouldn't, because it's just literally the opposite direction. But you know how, like, when things are mirrored, you kind of, like, see it the other way? Even when I was a kid, when I looked at Midna's design, it looked like someone had flipped it.
Like when her right eye comes instead of the left.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks weird.
Yeah, it's some kind of uncanny, and, like, even as a kid, I felt it was. Like, I always wanted to play the GameCube version of Twilight Princess when I was younger. And if there's one thing I can praise the HD version for, it's actually giving us a left-hand, like, proper version of Twilight Princess.
Yeah, unless you're playing hero mode where the whole game is mirrored.
Which I don't get. Like, I get it, because Master Quest, but...
Yeah, that's basically it. Oh, if you tap a Ganondorf amiibo, you also take double damage.
Oh, wow, that's right. I remember reading that a lot of people just think that's the better way to play.
Just
Oh,
just tap the
Midna.
Ganondorf amiibo each time instead of playing hero mode. So, hold up. Twilight,
So does that mean it's 4 times damage? This actually sounds kind of hard.
Wolf Link amiibo unlocks a key to the challenge dungeon, which gives you the biggest wallet.
And then I can make my Breath of the Wild wolf better.
Link and Toon Link, the Smash Bros. Series ones, refill your arrows. Zelda and Sheik refill your hearts. And Ganondorf makes you take twice as much damage.
They are neat little extras. What's next amiibo that comes out?
Huh?
Trying to think what... It should be Steve, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. Hello, Twilight Princess.
I think I only got up to the snowy temple. I accidentally closed the stream, but...
She's so obviously Zelda in this version. I remember, like, when she first turns around in the Wii version, most of her, like, the shadows mean it's just like, ah, yes, person. Man, I've played too many JRPGs. Oh, no, this one actually is auto. I was about to say, never mind, it's not. I've played so many JRPGs, I'm used to so many games where I can just press the auto button and I don't have to skip the text or press A during the text.
Okay, so yeah. Steve and Alex come out September 9th.
Oh shit, that's soon.
The rest of the Volume 2 fighters, so Sephiroth,
Dun dun dun.
Pyramithra, and Kazuya all have confirmed amiibo with no release date yet.
Watch Sora not get an amiibo.
Sora is unconfirmed.
Yeah, I was about to say, watch Disney be like, no, you cannot make a Sora amiibo.
Okay, so yeah, what was this? Wave 1 was Donkey Kong, Fox, Kirby...
Yeah, it was,
Link.
what was it? It was the 8 plus Marth, I think it was Marth, Villager, and
Villager, Wii Fit Trainer, and Peach.
That's right, Wii Fit and Peach. I remember it was 2 of the Smash 4 newcomers.
Yeah. So yeah, Donkey Kong, Fox...
And then Peach, cause
Kirby,
girl.
Link, Mario, Marth, Peach, Pikachu, Samus, Villager, Wii Fit Trainer, Yoshi. Wave 2 was Captain Falcon, Diddy Kong...
Diddy Kong.
Little Mac,
I still don't own the Smash Diddy Kong, now that I think about it.
Luigi, Pit, and Zelda. Wave 3 was Bowser...
Ah, Hyrule Castle music.
Bowser, Ike, Day-to-Day, Lucario, Mega Man, Meta Knight, Rosalina, Sheik, Shulk, Sonic, and Toon Link. With some of them having retailer exclusivity.
Oh, I'm happy we did not have that bad in Australia for the retailer exclusivity shit.
Lucario was Toys R Us, Meta Knight was Best Buy, Rosalina was Target, and Shulk was GameStop/EB Games.
Yeah, Shulk was GameStop. I remember there was one really funny exclusive amiibo. I don't remember which one it was, but there was one that was like exclusive to a store that made people be like, what?
Yeah, Wave 4 was Charizard, Greninja, Jigglypuff, Lucina, Ness, Pac-Man, Robin, and Wario.
Ness was exclusive, right?
In the US, Greninja was Toys R Us, Jigglypuff was Target and Walmart, Ness was GameStop EB Games, and Pac-Man was Best Buy.
Gotta go to Best Buy to get my motherfucking Pac-Man.
5 was only Dark Pit and Palutena,
What's my gameplay so scruffed?
which were both retailer exclusive. Dark Pit was Best Buy only, and Palutena was Amazon only.
The Pit.
So you could only get Palutena online.
I mean, it's better than camping out for all the other amiibos like people did.
Wave 6 was Bowser Jr., Dr. Mario, Duck Hunt, Ganondorf, Mr. Game & Watch, Olimar, Rob, and Zero Suit Samus. Bowser Jr. was Toys R Us, Dr. Mario was Target/Walmart, and Duck Hunt, Game & Watch, and Rob were all GameStop/EB Games. Wave 7 was Falco, Mewtwo, and the 3 Miis. Falco was Best Buy, and the 3 Miis were Toys R Us.
Yeah, because they were a triple pack in America, right? And we had them individually.
Yeah, I think. Wave 8 was just Lucas.
Yeah, 'cause
Wave
now we're in the
9
DLC waves.
Wave 9 was Rob again.
That's right, the Famicom colors.
Yeah, the Famicom Rob, Roy, and Ryu. Roy was GameStop exclusive. Wave 10 was both Bayonettas, both Clouds, and both Corrins. Bayonetta was Best Buy exclusive. Oh, Bayonetta 1 Bayonetta was Best Buy exclusive. Advent Children Cloud was GameStop EB Games exclusive.
I really wanted Advent Children Cloud.
And Female Corrin was Amazon exclusive. Wave 11, we're now into Ultimate.
Ultimate.
Wave 11 was Inkling, Ridley, and Wolf. Wave 12 was Ice Climbers, K. Rool, and Piranha Plant. Wave 13 was Daisy, Ryu, and Young Link. Wave 14 was Isabelle, Pichu, and Pokemon Trainer.
Where's my
Sorry, that was 14.
amiibo?
Wave 15 was Ivysaur, Squirtle on their own, and Snake. Wave 16 was Chrom, Incineroar, and Simon. Wave 17 was Dark Samus and Richter. And now into DLC. Wave 18 is Hero and Joker. Wave 19 is Banjo, Byleth, and Terry. Wave 20 was only Min Min. Steve and Alex were intended to be part of it, but were delayed. And Steve and Alex come out next month.
Yep. I own the Wolf amiibo, right? I thought I owned all of them, but I'm looking on my shelf and I can't see Wolf there.
There's a big list of games that support this Smash Bros.
Did I? Maybe I just forgot that Wolf exists and never bought him.
Maybe. What do we got here?
I might have, because I'm not recognizing this. Give me 2 seconds.
Ace Combat on... You're gonna check.
Ah, there he is. I found him. A bunch of my amiibos were knocked over probably by Link, so I couldn't see him.
Oh yeah, Charlie's been sleeping on the chair next to me. You can't make her out because she's black, but if you look at my Discord camera,
It's a great sentence.
she's in the camera, but you can't make her out. She's in Bella's chair.
I swear, she's just sleeping, officer.
Yeah, she is sleeping. Hey, come here. I'm sorry to wake you up. Have a look.
No, it's such a little kitty.
She's 6 months old.
Aw, I remember when Link was 6 months old.
Hello.
No, it's so cute. Oh, my microphone fell over. I was gonna let Link in here, but I don't want him jumping around on this unprotected room at the moment while I'm trying to stream, because I knew I just have to put the controller in every 5 seconds.
I was gonna check your Steam games to see what you own.
My Steam games. I own a few things.
What is your Steam username?
I think it's Nintendo Blaze 5.3. Unless I updated it. I should know, I logged into it like yesterday.
I've nicknamed you, it's Ziyukuri.
Oh, that's, yeah, because I use the fighter's nickname still. I should change that.
I nicknamed you your real name so I could find you more easier.
That's fair, I do the same with people on Fortnite.
The only fighting games you own on PC are Dragon Ball, Cross Tag,
Skullgirls.
Rivals of Aether, and Guilty Gear Accent Core Plus R. It was like $5 and had rollback.
I can't wait till Fighters gets rollback.
Yeah.
Very much looking forward to it.
Need to get you Tekken and Street Fighter.
Well, maybe I'll buy 7 when it comes. Not 7, 6 when it comes out.
Oh, Tekken 7 base cast is on sale for $20.
Maybe when I got the budget a bit better. I've had a rough few
Okay,
months.
There's Tekken 7, Tekken 7 Originals Edition, and Tekken 7 Definitive Edition.
That's why I don't buy many fighting games nowadays. I'm still shocked Fighters doesn't have a complete edition.
Yeah, okay, so the Tekken 7 Definitive Edition includes the base game, the bonus character Eliza, and season passes 1 to 4. Originals Edition includes the base game, the Frame Data DLC, because that was a DLC you had to buy,
Why?
and 12 of the additional characters, but not all.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably just play either Jin or Noctis.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I hate my brain. Every time I'm jumping into combat and I'm hearing the little wolf battle music, all my head starts playing because of the way how slow the combat is and because of the night aesthetic is da 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 da.
Looking at this, the Originals Edition includes all of the DLC characters, but none of the other DLC, except the only characters it doesn't include are the guest characters.
So Noctis and Norman Reeves.
Noctis, Negan, and Geese.
Right, Geese isn't. I forgot Geese was in Tekken. I like all the memes about SF, not SF6. Yeah, no, SF6. No, not S. What am I thinking of?
Some of the funniest Geese art is one of the old SNK games with his fucking face.
Is it Kuma? What game is Akuma a guest character in?
Akuma is a guest character in
Tekken 7? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, yeah.
Okay, let's see. DLC, Eliza, yeah. Geese, no. Noctis, no. Anna, yes. Lei, yes. Marduk, yes. Armor King, yes. Julia, yes. Negan, no. Zafina, yes. Garnier, yes. Leroy, yes. Fakuram, yes. Livia, yes. Kunamitsu, yes. Okay, yeah. So it includes.
I hear too early.
The version is currently $20.25 for the next 7.5 hours.
I don't got money at the moment.
Has all the DLC except for Tekken Bowl and additional costumes, Geese, Noctis, Negan, the Frame Data DLC, and 3 stages.
There we go. Found out to go. Oh, now it's too quiet.
Otherwise, Tekken 7 base game is 57. The version I was just describing is 135.
Jesus
and
Christ.
The definitive edition is 160. But it does go on sale occasionally. Street Fighter 5 is not currently on sale. Neither is the Classic Collection.
I forget where you're meant to go to listen to them. Oh, here. No, it's still too far away.
Okay, so base Street Fighter 5 is 25. Street Fighter 5 up to Season 4
There we go.
is $40. And Street Fighter 5 up to Season 4, as well as the additional Season 5, is $83. So it's an additional $43 for Season 5.
Jeez. Man, fighting games are expensive.
How much is the Season 5 Premium Pass on its own? $60. for 6 characters and a couple other items. Damn. Wait for sale.
This man attacking me with the bird. Should have killed that bird when I had the chance. That's a big ass bird.
Damn, man. His Strive is 57. Strive plus Season 1 is 85. And then Strive plus Season 1 and Season 2 is 114.
Fucking.
KOF. KOF 15 is 85. KOF 15 is with only the first half of Season 1 is 123.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die to this dumbass hawk.
Oh yeah, that's right. I need a fucking...
I died to the hawk. You probably should have. You got work soon. Game over. I'm great at video games. How the fuck do I sneak up on this asshole? Oh, this little rock here. That's how.
You haven't done the tier collecting yet, have you?
Nope. Do you not remember how... That was real stupid. Do you not remember how long Twilight Princess tutorial is?
Oh, that's right. You're trying to steal the shit.
Yeah, you gotta get the shield thing. And then Midna's like, why the fuck do we even steal this?
You can't even use it.
There we go.
Yeah, but at least I haven't looked Dragon Ball DLC.
I don't. I've got most of it.
If you're okay with input delay, we can play any of the fighting games I even own, but you just have to stream the footage to your laptop from my computer.
Nah, I love me a bit of input delay. Puts the delay in the input.
Arcana Heart 3, Battle Fantasia, Blade Stream,
I keep forgetting to do that.
Blaze Blue Central Fiction, Blaze Blue Cross Tag, the Capcom Fighting Collection, which is mostly just Darkstalkers.
Darkstalkers Fighting Collection.
Chaos Code, Dead or Alive 5, Dead or Alive 6, Dive Kick, DNF Duel, Dragon Ball Fighters, Fantasy Strike, Fight of Animals, Fight of Gods, Fighting EX Layer, Garrow Mark of the Wolves, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, Guilty Gear 1, Guilty Gear XX, Guilty Gear XR, Guilty Gear Strive, Injustice 1, Injustice 2, Killer Instinct 2013, King of Fighters 98, King of Fighters 2002, King of Fighters 13, King of Fighters 14, King of Fighters 15, Korihime Engu, The Last Blade 2, Lethal League Blaze, Marvel Infinite, Melty Blood Type Lumina, Million Alpha, Mortal Kombat 9, Mortal Kombat 10, Mortal Kombat 11, Nitro Plus Blasters, Persona 4, Phantom Breaker Omnia, Pocket Rumble, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, Punch Planet, Rivals of Aether. I downloaded Rushdown Revolt to try, which is a new game by the team that made Project M.
Oh, I didn't know they made a new game.
They made 2 new games. The first one they made bomb hard. Samurai Showdown 7, or 2019. The Samurai Showdown Collection, which has 1 through 5. Skullgirls, SNK Heroines, Soul Calibur 6, the Street Fighter Arcade Collection, Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, Tekken 7, Them's Fightin' Herds, Ultimate Marvel 3, Ultra Street Fighter 4, Umineko Golden Fantasia, Under Night In Birth, and Yatagarasu.
Yatagarasu.
Which is a game that features Maximilian as an in-game commentator.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's a. Okay, I'm not singing the song here. It is an indie game developed by Japanese developers, so it's a Japanese indie fighting game. Based on the gameplay of Third Strike. Trying to figure out. I'm gonna count how many characters are in Street Fighter 4.
Street Fighter 4. Can you just Google how many characters in Street Fighter 4?
Yeah, probably.
But this is more interesting. Do you like how fast Wolf Link moves? Is where I become human again? We'll be human again. We'll be human again. Dun 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 dun. Dun.
They didn't have any clean forks.
Any clean what?
Cutlery to eat dinner with.
To eat dinner.
Eat food.
To eat dinner.
Okay, so Street Fighter 1 had
Tutorial stuff. That's what this is.
one character. Oh, it had a. It had two characters. Ryu and Ken.
Which one was this? Street Fighter 1. Yeah, just Ryu and Ken. So Ryu and White Ryu.
Street Fighter 2 launched with 8 characters and finished with 16. I guess technically 19 if you include Ultra Street Fighter 4. Wait, why does it say 20? Oh yeah, it ended with 17, sorry, 20 if you count Ultra 4. So yeah, Vanilla Street Fighter 2 had Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li, Guile, Honda, Dawson, Blanca, and Zangief. The bosses Balrog, Vega, Sagat, and Bison were made playable later. Then Super Street Fighter 2 introduced Cammy, Fei Long, T-Hawk, DJ, and Akuma as a hidden character. Then Ultra Street Fighter 4 introduced the clones Violent Ken, Evil Ryu, and Shin Akuma to that game.
Mm-hmm. Has Ordon been referenced in any other Zelda but Twilight Princess?
I think Ordon is literally just the replacement for the Kokiri Forest.
That seems about right.
Yeah, crossbow training. Which is just...
That doesn't count.
Yeah, so just Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it would be just the replacement village for Kokiri Forest.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Because the Kokiri kind of don't exist anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
They turn into tree people in Wind Waker. What are you doing? She's trying to get a collar off, and we put a collar on her this morning. We keep getting new collars because she keeps getting them off. But
Yeah.
this time I got one with a normal like clasp instead of like the quick release.
Yeah, I don't like the quick releases.
She keeps getting them off, but like her neck is too fucking small.
Yeah, I couldn't put a collar on Link until he was like a year or 3 months or something. And he hated it, because I kept, whenever I tried to give him a collar, he'd always get it stuck in his mouth, so I just had to take it off after like 4 minutes. But I finally got him one that he was just like, couldn't play with, like he couldn't push it with his paws. So he's just gotten completely used to it now, it doesn't bother him at all.
Yeah, so this one... Stop playing with Bella's fucking COVID test.
It's secure, it's okay.
She's just left like a negative test sitting on the table. She hasn't put it in the bin yet. And like Charlie was up there like swatting it like she's gonna put it off the table.
Will it be wanting power? My
Yeah, why would I not continue? What else have I missed? There's nothing in the game so far. Why does Twilight Princess have either the most banger designs or the most boring designs for characters?
Or the most whack.
Like, some designs are so good. Like,
the kid with the baby head.
we
Mallow.
don't talk about Boss Baby.
So Street Fighter Alpha 1 had 10 characters. You could unlock, it had the hidden character Bison though. And I think also Akuma. Yeah, Bison and Akuma were unlockable, but otherwise you had Ryu, Chun-Li, Charlie Nash, who was just a Guile clone, Ken, Guy from Final Fight, Sodom from Final Fight, Birdie and Adon from Street Fighter 1, Rose, and then bosses Sagat and Bison and Akuma. Alpha 2 has Ryu, Adon, Chun-Li, Guy, Ken, Dhalsim, Gen from Street Fighter 1, Sakura, Rolento from Final Fight, Zangief, Charlie Nash, Birdie, Rose, Sodom, Sagat, Akuma, Bison, and Dan. Dan was a parody of Ryo and a combination of Ryo, Sakazaki, and Robert Garcia from Art of Fighting, one of their SNK franchises.
I thought Dan was just the Mistress Satan of Street Fighter.
Kinda. So, first came Street Fighter, then came Fatal Fury / Art of Fighting. In Art of Fighting, there were a couple of characters who were dubbed late with Ryu. So Capcom saw that and decided to make a character that was a parody of the characters that were copying their characters.
I mean, isn't there another famous example of that in video games? Like, a copy that turned into an actual character?
So Alpha 3 had Bison, Nash, Chun-Li, Dan, Guy, Rainbow Mika, character, Birdie, Ken, Cody, new character, Kareem, new character, Vega, Blanca, Ken, Dhalsim, Sodom, Cammy, Adon, Zangief, Rolento, Sakura, Gen, and Rose.
Which way did I come from? Not that way.
Vanilla Street Fighter 3 had Ibuki, Necro, trying to remember characters' names, fuck me. I'm just looking at the character select screen.
Like the portrait.
I'm looking at it.
Blue-Eyed Beast. Now I'm at the Vessel of Light, which are now half the vessels.
Dawn. Okay, yeah. So I had Ibuki, Necro, Sean, Oro, Elena, Ryu, Dudley, Alex, Yoon, and Ryu. All new characters except for Ken and Ryu. Street Fighter 3 Second Impact, Giant Attack.
Giant Attack? What?
So it's Street Fighter 3 Fight for the Future, Street Fighter 3 Second Impact, Giant Attack, and Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, Fight for the Future.
What is with the names of Street Fighter 3?
I don't know. So, Street Fighter 3 had Ryu, Alex, Yoon, Necro, Ibuki, Sean, Elena, Oro, Dudley, and Ken for the first game, but also adds Yang, who was like a Yoon clone, kind of, Urien, Hugo from Final Fight, and Akuma. And then Street Fighter 3 Third Strike has Akuma, Yoon, Ryu, Oro, Urien, Neko, Dudley, Elena, Ibuki, Hugo, Sean, Alex, Ken, Yang, but also adds 12, Makoto, Remy, Hugh, all new characters, and Chun-Li.
Wait, was Chun-Li not in base 3?
She wasn't in 3 until she wasn't in the 3 trilogy until the 3rd version.
That's really weird.
The only returning characters in the first Street Fighter 3 were Ken and Ryu. Akuma was brought into Second Impact, and then Chun-Li was brought into Third Strike.
No wonder 3's kind of like the bastard stepchild of Street Fighter, right? I mean, technically 5's that as well, but...
No, 5 just plays like 4, but like weird. But like Street Fighter 3 is the only one with parrying, at least until Street Fighter 6 comes out. But Street Fighter 6 works like completely
That's right, because that's how Evo Moment 27, right?
37.
I was so close.
Justin Wong and Daigo.
Yep, Wong and Daigo. Didn't someone replicate that in Smash?
I think so. Yeah, base Street Fighter 4 had Abel, new character. Akuma, Balrog, Blanca, Sea Viper, new character. Chun-Li, Dawson, E Honda, El Fuerte, new character. Goken, new character. Guile, Ken, M. Bison, Rufus, new character. Ryu, Sagat, Seth, new character. Vega, and Zangief.
Yeah, I remember Seth.
Super Street Fighter 4 added Kami. Oh no, sorry. The home release added Kami, Dan, Fei Long, Rose, and Sakura. Super Street Fighter 4 added Adon, Cody, DJ, Dudley, Guy, Hakan, new character, Ibuki, Juri, new character, Makoto, and Tiko.
So Juri was a home release extra?
No, she was a super extra.
Oh, Juri came with Super? I did not... Man, that's... My memory's getting bad.
Super Arcade Edition added Evil Ryu, Oni, Yoon, and Yang. So, Akuma clone, Ryu clone, Yoon and Yang.
I gotta dig them up, that's right.
And then Ultra Street Fighter 4 added Kami, new character, from the Kami clone. Elena, Hugo, Poison, new character, technically, from Final Fight.
Yeah, I definitely remember Poison.
Although all 5 of those characters, so DiCaprio, Elena, Hugo, Poison, and Rolento, were all imported from Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
I didn't know DiCaprio was in... Wait, really? They're from Street Fighter Cross Tekken, that's why they're in Street Fighter. In Ultra.
Super Arcade Edition was the last release. Then they released Marvel 3 and Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Then they took the Capcom characters that were in that the Street Fighter characters that were in that game.
That weren't actually in Street Fighter 4.
1, 2, 4 and added them. Including DiCaprio and Poison, whose first player was taken. And then Street Fighter 5, launch roster was Chun-Li, Dawson, Ken, Bison, Ryu, Vega, Zangief, Kami, Nash, Birdie, Fang, or Fang, new character, Karen, Laura, new character, Nikali, new character, Mika, and Rashid, new character.
Yeah, 5 had a lot of new characters, didn't it?
Kinda, yeah. Season 1, Balrog, Guile, Ibuki, Juri, Alex, and Urien, all returning characters. Season 2, Akuma, returning character, and then 5 new characters. Brand new, Abigail from Final Fight, Colleen, technically was a background character in Street Fighter 3, Manat, brand new, and Zeku, brand new, but also kind of from Alpha.
Okay. Hey Kyle, and there's something great that just blew my mind.
What?
So I forgot that OBS actually has like computer stats. Guess how much CPU I'm using right now?
Like 10% or less.
7.
Yeah. Now you're using a modern CPU.
Like that was literally 70 when I was trying to use my last computer to do the exact same thing. Though I don't have Chrome open, so let's see what happens if I open Chrome.
Also, side note about Zeku, it's literally, you know the Capcom game Strider?
Yeah.
The character Strider Kiryu? It's literally just Strider as an old man.
Strider.
Zeku was just
Oh, I know
Strider.
who you're talking about now. Oh, I know who you're talking about now.
Season 3 has Blanca, Sagat, Sakura, and Cody returning. Falk and G, who are both brand new, although G used a lot of Q's moves from Third Strike. Season 4 was E Honda, Seth, Poison, and Evil Ryu, or Kage now. And 2 brand new characters, Lucia from Final Fight, and... Oh, it added Gil, yeah. So E Honda, Seth, Poison, Gil returning. Kage, who is technically Evil Ryu, brand new. And Lucia from Final Fight, brand new. Season 5 added Dan and Rose returning. Akira from Rival Schools, brand new. 11, who is a clone, like literally clone everything. It's a mirror match character. And Luke, who is brand new, and Oro returning.
Is Luke the other Guile?
No, that's Nash. Luke is the guy who's like the face of Street Fighter 6.
Oh, okay, that's why I recognize. I was like, Luke's a character name I know.
So far confirmed and or leaked for Street Fighter 6.
That leaked roster is 100% real, isn't it? Like, there's no way that's not real.
Chun-Li, Dawson, Ken, Ryu, Zangief, Kami, Rashid, the only returning character from Street Fighter 5, Guile, Jury, the only returning... Oh no, Ed is from 5. Yeah, out of the returning cast, all of them are from Street Fighter 2, except for Rashid and Ed from 5, and Jury from 4.
It's because they learnt their lesson.
There is no Street Fighter 3 characters in a game that's set after 3.
Yeah, like, you think there'd at least be... Well, no, Makoto is Street Fighter 2, technically, isn't she? So Makoto is 3?
Yeah.
I should just trust my bloody nut brain sometimes. Makoto's the obvious omission for me for the leaked roster.
Yeah, Chun-Li, Dawson, Ken, Ryu, Zangief, Kami, Rashid, Guile, Jury, Uma, Ed, Blanca, Honda, Luke,
On the topic of redesigns as well,
DJ. And then new characters, Aki, Jamie, JP, Kimberly, Lily, Marisa, and Mimi.
HD, like, Link's Twilight Princess design in HD looks really good. Which is weird, because I usually don't like this Link's design, but it looks really good in this game. Maybe that's why I just didn't like it, because it's such a HD design that is a standard def model. But, I don't know, it just looks really good here. Still not the best Link design, but it's fine. You know, I'm excited for 6. Does it come out this year, or is it coming out next year?
Early next year, I think.
Wait, where do I go now? I was not paying attention.
Yeah, it has 2 button layouts as well. You can choose from. Or just 2 gameplay styles. There's classic and modern. In classic, it's the 6 button layout. So light punch, light kick, medium punch, medium kick, heavy punch, heavy kick, with every combination of both lights, both punches, and both heavies doing something. And then in modern mode, you have the 4 face buttons are a light, medium, heavy, and special moves button.
They're good buttons.
So you do special moves by like the Smash Bros way.
Oh, but it's gonna be too simple. We can't have a game too simple.
And then your shoulder buttons are the 3 different double buttons. So 1 for throw, 1 for both mediums, 1 for both heavies. And then the 4th shoulder button is a modifier button that lets you do EX moves and supers. So that looks interesting.
Don't people complain about like auto combos and stuff like that though? Oh, this is the Hyrule Field, isn't it? Where am I going?
Auto combos were kind of removed from yeah, King of sorry. Auto combos were kind of removed from my brain hurts.
I know.
From Melty Blood. Multi Blood, the newest one. It launched with auto combos on every button.
Was that a bit excessive for them?
And now you can customize how the auto combos work. You can disable them entirely, have them disabled unless except for air combos, so disable on the ground, enable in the air.
That's kind of cool.
Enabled, disabled except for air combos, and then disabled unless you hit light and medium together. So you can do like crouching jab, so jab, 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 crouching, or crouching, 3 crouching lines without starting an auto combo. But if you want to do the auto combo follow-up without doing it manually, you just hit light and medium together.
I really like that, because it means you can both like just try and play without accidentally triggering auto combo. Wait, I'm missing something here. Isn't there meant to be the monkey? Or do I use the lantern? No, there we go, I triggered it. Yep.
Yeah, so yeah. 15 mainline games, 2 Game Boy games, 2 Game Boy Advance games, 2 Neo Geo Pocket Color games, 2 Dreamcast ports, one of 98, one of 99 with exclusive content, and a Thomas Wave spin-off, 3 3D spin-offs, 3 remakes, like 6 ultimate versions, which is just like releases that come with all the DLC. Okay, so counting the King of Fighters characters. KOF 94 has 24 characters plus the boss. 95 has 24 characters plus 2 bosses, which we can't play. 96. All of the KOF games from 94 to 2003, so all 10 of those games were on the same run, by the way.
Then why are there so many of them?
But they made the games yearly until the 10th entry. 11.
Wait, do I just die instantly if I walk into it? Oh my god, that's so stupid.
They took a year off in 2004. 11 was in 2005. 12 didn't come out until 2009. 13 was 2010, after a year after reusing everything from 12. 14 was 2016, and 15 was 2022. Yeah.
So when did they start using the current engine?
Well, the current game is running on Unreal.
So it's like the newest engine.
Yeah. 14 ran on its own engine. 13 and 12.
Why the camera get so wide?
What arcade board did it run on? Oh, Taito Type X2. Literally just a Windows computer as an arcade machine. That's what the Taito cabinets are.
Are they actually?
Most arcade cabinets
I don't like Taito stations. I feel like they're the least fair of all the arcades.
like the I can't remember what it's called, but the arcade that Persona 4 Arena was on was literally just a PC that ran a modified version of Windows, which is why you could run the arcade version of like Persona 4 Ultimax
Yeah,
balance
just on your PC with a patch.
Yeah.
Because I remember that's what you were able to do, and that's what we could do before the current version.
Yeah. They re-released Ultimax, but with a new balance patch on top of that arcade patch.
Yeah. We gotta make version 3.0 would it technically be?
96 had 9 teams, so that's 27 characters, plus 2 bosses. So that's, they went from, so 94 had 25 characters, 95 had 26, 97 has 29, 97 has...
Oh, I did not want to drink that.
Potion.
I thought it was lantern oil. I don't know. I tempted anyway. How do you get more lantern oil? Do I have to buy it? I might have to buy it. Remember there's a little bird here.
97 had 39 characters. It had 9 base teams, I think, or 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It had 9 teams, plus 2 single entry fighters, plus an alternate version of the main character, 2 single entry mid-bosses, a sub-boss team, and then the final boss. So it had 39 characters. 98, which is non-canonical, has...
I love that idea. Non-canonical fighting game entries. You got a yellow rupee. It's worth 10 rupees. Oh, it's Link.
98 also had 39 characters, but it also has 12 alternate characters. So if you include
Alternate? What's an
Alternate.
What's an alternate character?
Different moveset. So 94, 95. 94 was King of Fighters basically has story arcs. 94 was the prologue. 95, 6, and 7 are the first story arc, and then 98 is non-canonical, bringing characters back from the dead, etc., to be like the quote-unquote dream match of just mixing and matching every character from the first few games. But if a character had their moveset changed throughout that, which most characters did from 95 to 96, you can play as both versions of that character. So there's two versions of Hyo, 2 versions of Terry, 2 versions of Andy, 2 versions of Joe, 2 versions of Mai, 2 versions of Billy Kane, 2 versions of Rio, 2 versions of Robert, 2 versions of Yuri.
It's kind of a neat idea, in all honesty.
So yeah, you had... So 98 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 teams. Plus Rugal, the boss of the first game, is a single entry character. Mid-boss is Yabuki, Shingo Yabuki, side character. 3 sub-boss teams. And then the final boss, Omega Rugal, and then 12 side characters, alternate characters. What we got? The hero team, the heroes of the first 5 games, Kyo, Onimaru, Goro. The Fatal Fury team, Terry, Andy, and Joe. The Art of Fighting team, Rio, Robert, and Yuri. The Ikari Warriors team, Leona, Ralph, and Clark.
Mm-hmm.
The Psycho Soldiers team, Athena, Sai, and Chin. The Women Fighters team, which is just female characters from throughout SNK that aren't on other teams. Chizuru, Mai, and King. Chizuru, original character. Mai from Fatal Fury. King from Art of Fighting.
Sorry, when you said original character, I'm like, Chizuru, original character, do not steal.
Yeah. The Korean Justice team. Kim Kap-hwan from Fatal Fury, and then Chang and Choi from just like two people he keeps in line. Two serial killers he basically babysits.
King of Fighters sounds weird, but then again, every fighting game has a bunch of weird characters, so that's not really saying anything.
A team made up of the characters that were introduced in '97, Yashiro, Shermie, and Chris. And then a team made up of 3 outlaw characters from the outlaw team from '97, which is just characters from later on in Fatal Fury. Ryuji, Mary, and Billy.
Okay.
Base Rizal is single entry. Shingo Yabuki, who is like a Kyo main character mega fan, is a mid boss. Sub boss, you have as the three sub boss teams you can fight Team Yagami.
Like?
No, Iori. So the main character's rival Iori, his 2 teammates Mature and Vice. The Masters team, made up of senseis for the other characters, Haidun, Takuma, and Saisu. And then a team made up of people who only appeared in the very first KOF game, and their skill is they play American sports.
What?
You have Heavy D, the boxer, Lucky Glauber, the basketball player, and Brian Battler, the football player.
But football's not an American sport.
Like American football.
Why would they invent football when football already exists?
The final boss is Omega Rugal. Then the alternate characters you have awakened versions of the new faces team, so Yashiro, Shermie, and Chris, but with completely different movesets. Then the other alternate characters are the main character Kyo, but with his earlier moveset from KOF 95. A different version of Terry with movesets based on the main series single enemy. A version of Joe based on the first one. My Billy based on Fatal Fury. Rio, Robert, Yuri based on KOF 94. So that's 39, which is the same. That's actually 51. What about Ultimate Match? What does Ultimate Match change? Does it have more characters?
Got the map. Just realized the map has stuff on the back of it. Okay, now when I was young, I remember this dungeon being neat, albeit a little boring, so let's see how we go this time.
Okay, no, so KOF 98 still has 51 characters, but that's not including the alternate versions of characters.
How big's the roster when we get the alternate characters?
Hero Team, Fatal Fury Team, Art of Fighting Team, Ikari Warriors, Psycho Soldier, Women Fighters, Korean Justice, KOF 97, Basic KOF 97, Outlaws, Yagami, Masters, American Sports, Awakened Orochi. Now we have Geese Howard, Wolfgang Krauser, and Mr. Big from Fatal Fury and Art of Fighting.
Mr. Big?
As the bosses team. We have a mid-boss team made of Eiji Kisaragi and Kasumi Toto, who weren't in the base game, and Shingo Yabuki. Mid-boss single entries, Rugal, Orochiori, Orochi, Leona, who were in the previous version.
Oops.
Final bosses, Omega Rugal, Orochi, and Gaynitz.
Gaynitz?
Who his name is spelled Goenitz.
That's quite the name.
And then alternate characters.
Aren't these bombs? Yeah, these are bombs.
There's one extra. With being geese. Actually, I think king.
Oh my god, the fucking Ukus. I forgot these exist. I liked my life better when I'd forgotten they existed.
I think, yeah, that's non-canonical though. KOF 99 has teams of 4. So basically the way KOF plays, it's a 4-button version of Street Fighter. So you don't have a medium button, it's just light and heavy punch, light and heavy kick. You press both lights together to do a dodge roll. You press both heavies together to bounce a character, to bounce your opponent off the wall if it hits. And you hit light kick, heavy punch together to go into like something called max mode.
Maxama modu.
Which gives you infinite EX moves, as well as cheaper super moves.
That sounds busted and fun.
So, it's a 3v3 game, but it's not a tag game.
Oh, so it's
How it works is every time you get killed, you move on to the next character.
Oh, so it's like a... Whoa, there's a term for that. Like a stock game, I guess.
Kind of, yeah. So you pick 3 characters, your opponent picks 3 characters. Choking on rice.
Okay, I was wondering what that sound was. You okay?
I will be.
Strong words. I don't have a key yet, do I?
You pick 3 characters, your opponent picks 3 characters.
I don't have a key yet.
Before the match, you pick the before each match, you pick the order you want them to play in. In KOF 15, you've got it's 4 buttons, so I already explained the button layout. Light punches,
What?
light kick,
Oh,
punch, heavy kick.
Miiverse.
Yeah, light punch, light kick, heavy punch, heavy kick. 2 buttons to dodge roll, a different 2 buttons to wall bounce, a different 2 buttons to do max mode. Your super meter maxes out at 3. However, when you lose a character, your maximum super meter goes up by 1.
Oh, that's so it's kind of a similar like comeback-ish mechanic to like cross tag and I mean fighters is kind of a similar thing, but not really.
So you can build up to 3 meter with on your first character, 4 meter on your second character, and 5 meter on your third character.
That's pretty cool.
At least in KOF 15, when you gain that extra bar, the bar is already filled for you.
Oh, you have to get a boomerang for that.
So if you had full meter, so full 3 bars when you lost your first character, you start the next round with a full 4 bars. And then first one to lose all their characters loses.
Okay. That sounds kind of neat in all honesty.
But like, the winner of a round does not start the next round with full health.
Oh, so that's like, what games like that?
You start the next round with the same amount of health you finished the previous round with, plus bonus health based on how much time was left in the timer. So if there was like 10 seconds left on the timer when you won the round, you'll get a little bit of health back. But if there's like 50 seconds, you get a bunch of health back.
That's really clever. So the sooner you get the match done, the more reward you get.
Yeah, the more health you get back.
It's one way to counter stall play.
Yeah. In KOF, so you've got special moves, which no meter, EX moves, which use half a bar, level 1 supers, just basic supers, take up 1 meter. You can EX those supers though for level 2 versions.
We heard you'd like supers, so we gave you supers on top of your supers.
So you got special moves, no meter, EX specials, half meter, supers, 1 meter, EX supers, 2 meter, and then like climax supers, or like cinematic supers, which are 3 meter. Max mode, when you go into max mode, it uses 2 meter instantly, and puts you on a timer, but as long as that timer's ticking down, EX moves are free instead of costing half meter. And then level 1 supers cost a little bit of the time left on that timer. Level 2 supers take that time, level 2 and level 3 supers take that time plus 1 meter. But since you can combo supers into supers as long as you have meter and as long as the next super is more expensive, normally, even on the last round, if you had 5 meter, you'd only be able to a level 1 into a level 3, a level 2 into a level 3, or a level 1 into a level 2. You
Okay.
couldn't do all 3. But if you activate max mode, which uses 2 meter, do a level 1, which is technically free, a level 2, which costs 1, a level 3, that costs 1. You'll finish doing all 3 supers, normally costing 6 bar, in the cost of 4 bar. So you still have 1 bar left over after performing all 3 supers.
Sounds like certainly easy to learn, difficult to master kind of thing.
Yeah. So yeah, so I think currently the game has a game launched with 13 teams. So far there's been 4 teams and released as DLC, while there's been 3 teams released, 1 team soon released as DLC, and a bonus boss character.
Red Dead Revolver.
So we have Team Hero, made up of Shune and Meitenkin from 14 and Benimaru from KOF 94. The Sacred Treasures team, made up of Kyo, the main character for the first story arc from 94. Iori, the rival from the first story arc from 95 or 96. And Chizuru, one of the sub-bosses from an earlier game from that same story arc. The Fatal Fury team, made up of the 3 main Fatal Fury characters, Terry, Andy, and Joe. The Orochi team, which is the KOF 97 New Faces team, Yashiro, Shermie, and Chris. The Art of Fighting team, made up of Ryo, Robert, and King. The Ikari Warriors team, of the same old Leona, Ralph, and Clark.
Why am I doing this?
The Secret Agents team, made up of Vanessa from the second KOF story arc, Blue Mary from Fatal Fury, and Luong from KOF 14. The Super
Oh, we're
Heroines
gonna drop it.
team,
I'm stupid. I'm so stupid.
the Super Heroines team, made up of Athena from Psycho Soldier, Mai from Fatal Fury, and Yuri from Art of Fighting. Pro Wrestler team, made up of Antonov, the sub-boss from King of Fighters 14, Ramon from the second story arc. We're on the 4th, story arc now. So Ramon from the second, and King of Dinosaurs from King of Fighters 14, which is an alternate persona of a Fatal Fury character.
You said the oh goddamn. You said the thing. Oh, I just got munched.
The Rivals
Oh,
team,
these are likes, aren't they?
yeah. They I think they're like plants or something.
Yeah, because I'm like, these look like likes.
They don't move, but they're basically likes. You have the Rivals team, made up of Isla, Dolores, both new characters, and Hydern from Ikari Warriors. The K-Dash team, made up of K-Dash, Maxima, and Whip, basically the heroes of the second story arc. You have the Cronin team, made up of Cronin, Kula, and Arnhel, basically the rival team from the second story arc. And then you have the Ash team, made up of Ash Crimson, the hero of the third story arc, Elizabeth, the rival of the third story arc, and Kukri, a character from King of Fighters 14.
Okay.
Then you have unplayable sub-boss, unplayable final boss. DLC, we have the Garrow Mark of the Wolves team, based on the final, currently released Fatal Fury game, Garrow Mark of the Wolves. Main character...
Which is
main
the one getting the
character,
sequel.
Yeah, the one getting a sequel. So, main character Rock Howard, biological son of Geese Howard, adopted son of Terry Bogard. As well as other characters from that game, B. Jenny, a female pirate captain, and
Oh, is this the
Gato.
mid-boss?
Then you have the Southtown team, made up of villains from Fatal Fury, so Geese Howard, Billy Kane, and Ryuji Yamazaki. Rugal was released as a free DLC, but also as a boss challenge.
Just a...
Then there's the awakened versions of the Team Orochi, so Orochi Yashiro, Orochi Shomi, and Orochi Chris, as DLC Team 3. And then DLC Team 4 is Halmaru, Nakaru, and Dali Dagger, all from Samurai Showdown.
Okay.
For Season 2, there's only 2 confirmed characters, like, at all, currently. Being Shindo Yuzuki, the Kyo fanboy, and Kim Cup-1, this is the first numbered KOF where he wasn't in the base roster. Yeah, so the game launched with 39, and by the end of this year, it'll have 52.
A lot of characters.
KOF 14 launched with 50 characters and finished after 2 seasons with 58.
So it's already on track to have more? So it's already on track to have more characters, or?
Well, by the end of this year, KOF 15 will have more characters than the launch roster of 14. 14 launched with the biggest, like, canonical base roster.
Yeah, but nowadays there's money in DLC.
I mean, KOF 14 had DLC, it had 2 seasons of 4 characters.
Yeah, but why would you put most of your effort into your base roster when you can just sell people the base roster?
It was a marketing thing, like, SNK had no money.
Okay, that's
at all.
fair.
So they were trying to attract an audience by putting in as many characters as they possibly could.
On the top...
The sprites for KOF 12 and 13 took a year and a half of manpower each. Each character took a year and a half of manpower. The characters in 14 took about 2 weeks each.
On the topic of manpower then, and money, what do you think Team Blue's working on?
I don't know if they're working on anything.
Oh, piece of heart.
Like, there hasn't been anything at all new since Cross Tag.
Persona 4 Ultimax.
That was barely new.
Yeah.
I don't think Ultimax was even... aside from the balance patch, I don't think that was anything.
So, do you think Blue were working on that, though?
Like, I reckon the Persona 4 Ultimax port had, like, a skeleton crew.
Yeah, I can see it.
Because, like, Arxis...
Because Red's on Strive DLC, right?
Yeah. Red have developed... They assisted with DNF Duel, developed Guilty Gear Strive, developed Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, developed Dragon Ball Fighters.
Yeah, Red been busy.
Meanwhile, in that same time, all Team Blue has done is cross tag.
We made a pretty mediocre crossover game, guys.
DNF Duel was developed by A-Team and published by Arc System Works. DNF Dungeon and Fighter Online, which is the game that DNF Duel is based on, was developed by Neokin and published by Nexon, who like had some input on this game, on the fighting game. But otherwise, yeah. So Arxis Team Red has developed 3 games and assisted with a 4th in the time that Team Blue has developed 1 game that recycled a bunch of assets.
It's really hard for them, okay?
Meanwhile, the Blaze Blue series started in 2009, and the latest version, the latest normal game came out in 2015.
Which was like the technically final game, right?
Yeah. So Continuum Shift came out in 2009. Continuum Shift 2 in 2010. Chrono Phantasma in 2012.
Oh, I see.
Continuum Shift Extend. So yeah, Continuum Shift in 2009, Continuum Shift 2 in 2010, Continuum Shift Extend in 2012, Chrono Phantasma in 2012, Chrono Phantasma Extend in 2014.
I think the one I've played the most of is probably Continuum Shift.
Wait, where's Calamity Trigger? Calamity Trigger 2008, yeah. Calamity Trigger 2008. Continuum Shift 2009. Continuum Shift 2 2010. Continuum Shift Extend 2012. Chrono Phantasma 2012. Chrono Phantasma Extend 2014. Central Fiction 2015.
Okay. I've played a bit of Central Fiction, but I like Chrono Phantasma.
And then for
Or Continuum Shift. I don't remember now.
the Guilty Gear 1 was 1998. Guilty Gear X was 2000. X Plus 2001. X version 1.5 2003. X2 2003. X2 Reload 2003.
How do I put out the fire? Do I need to get the Gale Boomerang first?
What fire?
In the torches, because you gotta lower one of these platforms to get to a chest I can see.
I think so.
Probably need the Gale. I'll come back. Oh, wait. Maybe I could do...
Yeah. Guilty Gear XX. So they renamed X2 to XX. That's XX slash in 2005. XX Accent Core in 2006. XX Accent Core Plus in 2008. XX Accent Core Plus R in 2012. XR Sign in 2014. XR Revelator in 2016. XR Rev 2 in, I think, 2017? Yeah, 2017. And in Strive 2021. Double Dragon is technically an Arc Sys franchise. Wait, what? Apparently Arc System Works developed Sonic Drift and Drift 2 for the Game Gear.
Why?
Games developed Final Lap for the Famicom, Double Dragon for the Master System, Vigilante for the Master System, Scramble Spirits, Master System, Battle Outrun, Master System, Rolling Thunder, Famicom, the Sega Master System version of Ghouls and Ghosts, the Master System version of Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, codenamed Viper for the NES, Chiyono Fuji no Oicho for the Famicom, Operation Wolf for the PC Engine, Pengo for the Game Gear, Super Monaco GP for Game Gear Master System, Battle Commander for Super Famicom, Kyoryu Sentai Zero Ranger for Famicom, Great Battle Cyber for Famicom, Bishojo Senshi Sailor Moon for Game Boy, Cyber Spin for the NES, Super Monaco GP 2 for Game Gear and Master System.
Oh man, Monaco GP 2?
The Mega Drive / Genesis and the Game Gear versions of Rareware's Battletoads was developed by Arc System Works.
So I should be able to go across that gap now.
I think Arc Sys did a Sega port of a Rareware game.
Yeah, so... just got him, man.
Suzuka 8 Hours for SNES, Gaia Saver for Super Famicom, Sailor Moon for Mega Drive, Sailor Moon S, some weird game. I don't think it was a fighting game. I think this was a different game.
So,
No, they developed a fighting game.
so what you're saying is these are Arc Sys's snowboard kids.
So, fucking Arc System Works developed a Sailor Moon fighting game that's like infamous.
Which, for what? What's it infamous for?
Being unbalanced as heck.
Oh, okay. Now, if we want to talk about unbalanced but fun old fighting games, the bloody Mobile Suit Gundam Super Nintendo fighting game, the Gundam Wing one.
Sonic Drift and Sonic Drift 2 for Game Gear, Virtual Open Tennis for Saturn, Exacta for PlayStation, Wizard's Harmony and Wizard's Harmony 2 for PlayStation and Saturn, Guilty Gear 1,
Okay, should be getting
Wizard's
the Gale
Harmony
Boomerang now,
R.
I think.
Prismatis Civilization for Dreamcast and PlayStation. Another Japanese-only thing for PlayStation and Dreamcast. Guilty Gear X, Grappler Bucky for PS2, X Plus, Digital Homes.
They made a Bucky fighting game? Okay.
X or Nemo Sentaku for PlayStation. More Guilty Gear updates. Guilty Gear Iska. Dragon Ball Z. Super Sonic Warriors.
Yeah, I love that they made Supersonic Warriors. That's just hilarious to me.
They developed the really unbalanced Fist of the North Star game.
Which one?
Or Hokuto no Ken.
Which one?
The Atomus Wave, the really old one.
I don't know if I know that one. What console is it on?
It was on the Atomus Wave.
Okay, then I do know it.
Atomus Wave being an arcade board, also based on the Dreamcast, but not Naomi. So there were two arcade games based on the Dreamcast. Dragon Ball Z Supersonic Warriors 2.
Great game.
Yes. Guilty Gear 2 Overture, Battle Fantasia, Hoshigami Remix, Accent Core Plus, Calamity Trigger, Sengoku Basara X, Super Dodgeball Brawlers, Tante Jinguji Saburo DS, Petite Copter, a bunch of Wii games, Family Table Tennis, Family Glide Hockey, Family Pirate Party, Family Mini Golf, Family Slot Car Racing, Family Card Games, and Family Grand Tennis. Blaze Blue Continuum Shift, Animal Puzzle Adventure for DSiWare, Okiraku's Sugoroku for Wii, Jazzy Billiards for DSi, Othello. They did an Othello game. Continuum Shift 2, the weird DSiWare Blaze Blue, Super Melee Brawlers Battle Royale. Hardcore Uprising for PS3 and 360. It's another Japanese-only name I can't pronounce. Based on the manga Nura Rise of the Yokai Clan. Blaze Blue Chrono Phantasma, Guilty Gear Accent Core Quasar, Blaze Blue Continuum Shift Extend, Persona 4 Arena.
Yeah.
Kyukosha no Shoujo for 3DS. Fire Brain Kazuno no Puzzle for PSP. Arena Ultimax, X-Blaze Code Embryo, which is a visual novel based on the Blaze Blue universe.
Oh, right. I know what you're talking about.
Which is where S is from. Magical Beat for the Vita. Exard Sign, Chrono Phantasm Extend. Conveni Dream for 3DS. Fantasy Hero Unsigned Legacy for Vita. Downtown Neketsu Kyoshin Kyoku.
Why do you go do that 3 times?
Family Tennis SP for Wii U. Blaze Blue Central Fiction, another Blaze Blue visual novel, X-Blaze Lost Memories. Dragon Ball Z Extreme Butoden for 3DS.
Oh, bad game.
Exiled Revelator. Chase the Cold Case Investigations, Distant Memories for 3DS. Inferno Timer for PS4, Windows, and Switch. One Piece Great Pirate Odyssey
Great game.
for 3DS.
That's the One Piece game with they gave all the One Piece characters Smash costumes.
River City Melee Battle Royale SP for PS4 and Windows. Double Dragon 4 for PS4, Windows, Xbox One, and Switch. Simple Mahjong Online for Switch. Happy Birthdays for PS4, Windows, and Switch. Jake Hunter Detective Story Ghost of the Dusk for 3DS.
That was a lot of words.
Sheffy for Android, iOS, Switch, and Windows. Dragon Ball Fighters, Blaze Blue Crossbones, River City Girls, Wizards Symphony for PS4 and Switch, River City Melee Mark, Stay Cool Kobayashi-san, River City Ransom.
Wait, whoa. Did you just say they made a fucking Kobayashi game?
No, it's still River City Ransom. The whole thing's called Stay Cool Kobayashi-san, a River City Ransom story.
Hold on, so this is Dragon Maid, right? No? Okay. Just when I heard Kobayashi, I'm like, Dragon Maid?
Code Shifter for PS4, Xbox One, Windows, and Switch. Grand Blue Versus, Guilty Gear Strive, DNF Duel. They published a way shorter list. Castle of Shikigami 3 in 2006. Hooked Real Motion Fishing in 2007. Strikers 1945 plus Portable in 2009. Arcana Heart 3 in 2011. Chaos Code in 2012. Go-Go Coca-Cola and This Forest Revenge. Updated Arcana Heart 3 Love Events in 2013. Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters in 2014. The console version of Under Night In-Birth EXE Late in 2014. The Japanese release of Skullgirl's Second Encore in 2015.
Oh, that's interesting. So that means it's an Oxys game.
Oh, it's published by Oxys in Japan. Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters Daybreak Special Games in 2016. 5 games in 2017. Arcana Heart 3 Love Max 6 stars, the latest version of that game. The Windows official release of Melty Blood Actress Again current code. Under Night In-Birth EXE Late ST, updated version of that game. Wonder Boy The Dragon's Trap for PS4 and Switch. DJ Max Respect for PS4. 2018 they did Resonance of Fate, but in Japan only. World End Syndrome, and then The Missing JJ Macfield and the Island of Memories. They published Kill the Kill If in 2019.
That one I do know.
The latest version of Under Night In-Birth, EXE Late CL-R, or EXE Late Clear, or Uniclear. 2021 they published Kowloon High School Chronicle and Arcana Heart 3 Love Max 6 stars X10. And in 2022 they've published or will publish Ground Divers on Switch and a new Ruby game developed by WayForward.
Yeah, the new Ruby game is interesting.
Ruby Arrow thing.
Yeah, it's got like a whole unique plot and everything, but the gameplay looks like literally like it's just Shantae. Like it's beat 'em up Shantae from what I remember seeing. Ruby's gone through a weird thing at the moment because Ice Queendom is like airing and is actually kind of really good. I've only seen 4 episodes, but
It's just the anime version of season 1, isn't it?
no, it's not. The first 3 episodes are the anime version of season 1, and then episode 4 onward is completely original. So yeah,
They're up to episode 7.
Yeah, the TLDR of Ruby Ice Queendom is Ruby season 1, but Weiss didn't stop. Sorry, Ruby season 1, but Weiss didn't get over her racism.
Episode 4, Ice Queendom. On her snowboard, Ruby slides down the snowy field. Okay, that's not interesting at all. Episode 5, Awakened in a Dream. Ruby is attacked and Weiss is concerned. Ruby is rescued by Shion.
Yeah, Shion's a new character.
Episode 6, Do You Have a Plan? Ruby's party reaches the inner depths of the dream. Episode 7, Dreams Come Rude. Ruby's party decides to try a new plan.
Why do they call it Ruby's party? Oh, because Weiss isn't there, that's why, okay.
It's set to run for 12 episodes.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little 12-episode series, but I'm really hoping that, because I think it's been reasonably well received in Japan, that we get more of these little, like, side story spin-off weird things, because it's neat. It's a really neat little show.
It's nice to have a Ruby thing written by people who know how to write anime.
Yeah, I know. It's written by fucking... Well, not written by, but, like, partially made by Genur of motherfucking Buchi, which is What? You there?
Yeah, I just got an update on the delivery. The keyboard I bought is shipped.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, shipment from Epo Maker is on the way. So I bought a keyboard from a Chinese website called Epo Maker who make keyboards, but it's not one that it's a keyboard by Checker. F-E-K-E-R.
Oh, is that like when you were looking at custom keyboards?
Yeah, so I bought... do you know what an Alice layout is?
Nope.
It's a 60... You know what 60% is?
Yes.
So you've got full-size keyboard. You've got 10 keyless, which chops off the number pad. Then you've got 60%, which also chops off the arrow keys, home cluster, and F row. So you're just left with the main chunk from escape to backspace, control to control. I have a 65% currently, which is that, but re-adds the arrow keys, delete page up, page down. If you have a look at Discord.
I will open in half a second.
Yeah, if you've got my camera, I'll hold it.
Oh, then.
That's my current keyboard. So,
Oh, yeah. Oops.
5%. The keyboard I bought is an Alice layout, is a 65%. But it's,
I don't see.
but it's like the ergonomic layout where it's like curved in towards the center, but it's a mechanical keyboard. So I'll copy this image and put it in Discord chat. So this, basically this same layout, but as an ergonomic.
Okay.
I bought one where instead of being at a set angle, so you see how there it basically just snaps to each angle, so straight,
I don't see.
up, right?
Yeah.
I bought one that is tented. So that means like each row of keys slightly turns. So I'm not getting these keycap colors, but here's the keyboard I'm getting. And then it has 2 Bs because every ergo layout like this has 2 Bs. But it's literally this exact layout, except it's missing right alt, and for some reason Windows is on the other side of the left Windows key. But I think that's the default for Alice layouts, having Windows in the center instead of between Control and Alt.
If I had like a proper desk, I'd probably also get like nice proper keyboard.
Yeah, I'm getting the black, white, orange keycaps, which is this. I could probably buy another keycap set later. But yeah.
Excuse me.
I'm also buying some, did I get the SpongeBob or the Patrick ones?
I'm missing a key, but where do I get it?
Move to primary. Search Epomega. I got the Patrick
That
Star
side way,
ones.
maybe?
So, a company, Acco, I think it is, released some special edition keyboard switches.
Yeah.
So literally the keys you press under the keycaps. They released some special edition switches based on SpongeBob and Patrick. I bought them for the specs they had, not because they were based on SpongeBob and Patrick. The SpongeBob ones were tactile, and the Patrick ones were linear. So I got the Patrick ones.
Yeah, because you were like linear thingy-majiggies.
I got 4 sets of them. Each set comes with 45 keys. So I bought 180 keys.
Jeez. You know, did you see Garant from the Trash Taste Boys also got a new keyboard? Yeah. That was stupid of me. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, he got a custom made Asuka.
What? You submitted a report for hateful conduct. Violation found. We are locking this account for breaking our hateful conduct rule we found. Okay, so someone in the Clone Hero server reported someone on, I think, Nexus mods or something.
Yeah.
For or maybe it was Twitter, to say, I'm making a mod that removes all persons of color from Fallout 4.
Oh.
I'm almost done with the visual portion, but now I need voice actors to redo certain characters. The biggest workload will probably be for the very important main character, Preston Garvey.
So is this just a what's does the mod have a name? Because if not, the name's obvious.
No, it doesn't. I don't think it has a name.
Fallout 4 Whitewash Edition.
Yeah.
On the topic of very insensitive mods, did you see the Spider-Man mod that got people banned?
That one made like big news sites, so I saw it on Twitter.
Yeah. Good on the mod community for being like, yeah, nah.
Placing all of the LGBT flags with American flags.
America. Don't want politics shoved into the game. Well then, God forbid you go to real life New York. Okay, need to bomb that. Where are the bomb bobbers? Oh, there they are. Oh, I gotta use the boomerang. Okay. That did not work. That did.
Grilled full-page advertisement where it says healthy burgers, but split into two halves of words each, so 4 lines. So you could read it as heal thy burgers.
Oh, yeah, that old thing. That old meme. On the topic, okay, what do you think of grilled burgers?
They're alright, a little expensive, but they're pretty good they're pretty good, but more than I would spend normally.
Yeah, I think they're pretty low quality, personally. Like, sure, they're healthy, but I'd rather just get a Big Mac.
Yeah.
Have you been to Betty's Burgers yet, since Chelsea and I have recommended it?
I went like a year before we got out.
Well, have you been again? You should.
There is one nearby though.
Yeah, look at you with your nearby nice burger joints. Here I am with my McDonald's around the corner. Definitely didn't buy a Big Mac today.
Yeah, but there's a Betty's Burgers where I work.
Good thing I don't work there. My lunch breaks would just be the same thing every day. I would not earn money.
Betty's Burgers where I work, and a Betty Burgers at the other shopping center where I used to work. So both Baker's Delights that are owned by the person who owns my store, both this one and the one I used to work at, are both in shopping centers that have Betty Burgers in them.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought Betty's was literally just a Queensland thing, but now I've learned that it's basically everywhere. Maybe it started in Queensland and they've been expanding very quickly. Because I know there's one in Sydney too.
Is it that there are no Betty's Burgers in West Melbourne, but the 2 closest ones to me are literally at the shopping center I work at, and one that's like 10 minutes down the road from where I live.
Okay, I think that's everything now.
That one. Oh, that's at Doncaster Westfield. That's in the CBD. Yeah, so literally 3 of the shopping centers where I've worked at Baker's Delights, out of the 4 or 5 Baker's Delights that I've worked at, 3 of them have had a Betty Burgers nearby in the same shopping center. And they're not, there's like, I can only see what, like, 7 in all of Melbourne.
That's just a
And 3 of
weird
them-
coincidence.
And 3 of them are where I used to work. And now there's 9 on the map.
That's
but
the
still.
boss key. Alright, I gotta go back here now.
Shit, they don't close until like super late too. It's like Monday night, and the one at where I work closes at 9 p.m.
Must be nice. Oh, hey.
Both of the ones
On the topic of burgers, did I tell you what I did at Burger Urge up here? Well, to start, do you know what Burger Urge is, or is that also a Queensland only thing? Okay, well, it's a burger joint. It's themed after, like, well, our one up here is themed after, like, a deep sea dive bar. But, they had a special burger, and usually when I go to places like that, I'm like, yeah, let me get whatever the special burger is. The special burger they happen to so have was called the Crocodile Burger. And I'm like, oh, okay. Had a quick look over it, and apparently it was really spicy. I love me some spice. I'm like, I'll get that. I should have Googled what it was I was reading before I bought and ate this burger. You ever heard of a scorpion pepper? Google it. It was called a Marungan scorpion pepper. So I'm eating the burger. I'm like, it's okay. First bite, I'm like, it's really spicy because there was other things on it like seasoning and the sauce and all that. But it was fine. It was fine. And then I happened to eat the bit with this scorpion pepper in it. Not realizing what it tasted like yet, not Googling what kind of Scoville it had or anything like that. And I didn't What, sorry?
I looked up Burger Edge, and the official website only has 4 locations.
Burger Edge.
One in New South Wales, one in Western Australia, and 2 in Victoria.
Burger Edge. It's my accent coming out again.
But like, there are none in Northern Territory or Queensland according to the website.
Burger Urge, Kyle. U-R-G-E. Urge.
Oh, U-R-G-E.
Yeah. It's my accent again. Like, today I ordered coffee, and I don't know if you've noticed how I say my name, but I always say it Jordan. I always say it Jordan. Like, I say it very fast, and everyone fucking hears it as John.
Jordan.
No, but they always hear John.
Yeah.
So, like, what name? Jordan. So my coffee was for John today. So this morning I woke up as John. But yeah, if you can get the Burger Edge thing up under promotions, it's Crocodile something or other.
There's one Burger Edge in Victoria, and it's in Wodonga, on the New South Wales border.
That's a very weird only location.
So, like, Albury is on one side is on the New South Wales side of the border. Wodonga is on the Victorian side. They're basically the same city, but because they're on opposite sides of the border.
Yeah, because that was the city that during COVID had all like the issues over the border passes.
You can't cross a border, but like the city is on the border and has a
Oh,
different
so
name.
stupid. Oh no!
So north of the border, it's Albury. South of the border, it's Wodonga, but it's basically the same city.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the only Burger Urge location.
It's a stupid
in
location.
Victoria.
But if you can get the website up and look at the Crocodile Burger, and if you haven't, Google Marungan Scorpion Pepper, and read what I accidentally just ate, like just put into my mouth. Well, it wasn't accidentally. More like stupidly.
Yeah. So Wodonga, sort of from closest to furthest, Wodonga, Dubbo, New South Wales,
Dubbo.
Glendale, New South Wales, and those are the only 3 it's showing
Fucking
me.
stamps.
Won't show me more.
Okay, I think we can go take on the boss room now.
Yeah. 12 had like the smallest roster AOF. Back to this. KOF 99 has 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 33 characters. Thousand has a bunch of assist characters that are exclusive to just that, but otherwise it has a, well, in 20, 28, 36 characters. ...2001 has... Wait, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24...
Here we go. So do you wonder how much Scoville the Morangan Scorpion Pepper has?
KOF 2001 had 42 characters.
You still counting characters?
It's like 1 million to 1,400,000.
For the pepper?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 1 to 2 million, 1.2. Second hottest pepper.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing hot is Carolina Reaper. And I didn't end up just having, like, a bit of it. I ended up having a whole of one all at once. Because I was eating this burger, and I'm like, I gotta get through this. If I eat faster, I'll get through it quicker. I never bothered to look inside the burger.
How did your gut treat you later?
Oh my god, it did not treat me well. Now, I've got a problem here. I'm at the boss room, but I don't have the boss key. What have I missed?
Look at the map and see what rooms you haven't been to yet. This is a basic bitch dungeon.
I think I've been to every room, though. Yeah, I've been to every room.
Okay.
Is it up these vines?
So you found every monkey, yeah?
Yeah. Unless you climb these vines and the boss key's like right next to the boss room. That would be silly.
From what I can tell, you get, according to this walkthrough, you get the boss key right after getting the compass.
I never found the compass.
Oh. Can I get a map of the dungeon? Like a complete map, please?
What have I missed? Oh, I know where it is.
Okay, so 2002, again, non-canonical.
Yeah, I just remembered where it is.
So, yeah, so KOF likes to split its arcs into 3 parts, like a normal 3-arc story. So each arc has 3 arcs.
Yep.
KOF 94 is the whole series prologue. 95, 96, 97 story. 98 non-canonical based on 5, 6, 7. 99, 2000, 2001, story 2, arc 2, sorry. 2002, non-canonical based on arc 2. 11, sorry, 2003, 11, and 13 is arc 3. 12 is non-canonical, but not because it's like a best of that arc, like all characters from that arc type thing. It's because it was rushed out the door and it's KOF 13. So it's just KOF 13 incomplete. No, you have to match the Z on the ground. You didn't.
Oh, I did not see the Z.
No, you did it wrong. Mind you, I'm multiple players.
Yeah, you gotta love stream delayed entry. There we go. Should I bother going in bed in the compass as well, just for completion's sake?
I don't know where it is.
Let me see where it is.
Yeah, so because they wanted to release KOF 11, oh sorry, KOF 12 for the 15th anniversary, they rushed it out the door incomplete. so it has the smallest roster of any game.
Oh, I know where the compass is.
In the franchise, it doesn't have any three-person preset story teams. It's just all single characters. It doesn't have a story either.
No story in my fighting game? I'm appalled.
If you want to watch 10 hours of retrospective of the whole series, I can link you.
Is this a sentence you say to people often?
2002 has
You know that meme that's going around of the girl shouting at the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just what I imagine with what you just said.
18, 21.
I'm gonna leave the compass, I'm just gonna go beat the boss. I know I got all the chests in here anyway.
Has 45 characters.
Whoa, monkeys!
50 characters if you have the console version. Has 5 console exclusive characters.
What? Am I retarded? Why can't I get the monkeys?
You have to jump and swing off.
I'm doing that.
You're jumping too late.
Bad game. 0 out of 10. Okay, legitimately though, why do you have to backtrack to get the boss key? The boss key should be a part of the dungeon design. Disagree. Also, big key or boss key, which is correct? Yeah, but which do you feel is the better version? Big key or boss key?
I usually say boss key.
I say boss key too, but that's because Wind Waker. I know in Wind Waker it's boss key, and I think in every other game it's big key.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. 2003 has 11.
Diababa. What a Twilight parasite.
That's 40 characters. 47 if you're playing on PS2. 40. And then King of Fighters 12 has 20 characters. Smaller than even the first game, which had 24.
It's a neat little fake out for this boss.
13
Why does this boss look like a fusion between a Deku Baba and Chaos?
Sorry?
This boss, yeah, it looks like a fusion between a Deku Baba and Perfect Chaos.
Yeah. Deku Chaos. 14 had 50.
Thunder, rain, lightning, danger, water rising. When does Forces come out?
Forces was 2017.
Oh, sorry. Frontiers? What's it called?
Yeah, I think it's
It might be this year. It doesn't look done, but that what makes me think it's this year because it's Sega. Is that boss or is it like phase? That's the boss. Cool. That was easy. That was long. Man. I feel like I screwed around a bit, but a prologue should still not take 3 hours.
I looked it up while taking a piss. It's meant to come out this year. Leaked / rumored to be mid-November.
Okay, so the standard Sonic release date then.
Yeah, according to this article, leaked promo materials say November 15th.
Okay. What else comes out this year? Do we know much other games that come out this year?
There's...
I'm trying to think what
like,
I care about.
Next week's there's like Soul Hackers 2.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that's coming out, and I'm still, I think, 2 games behind Shin Megami. Like, sure, I beat Scramble, but I still haven't touched 3 or 5.
First one that was 5, it's pretty fun.
5 looks so good, but I kind of want to play 3 first, because I know 3's more archaic. And I don't want to get too, like, used to modern mechanics.
They almost have the exact same mechanics though.
Okay, that's not so bad then.
Like it's less of a difference than
5 and 3, for example. Like Persona.
and Personas, yeah.
Yeah.
So like Shin Megami Tensei 3, you can equip different Magatama on the main character. And then Shin Megami Tensei 5 doesn't have that, but it does have like a permanent upgrade system, which was carried over from Shin Megami Tensei 4, as well as the ability to like use like an overdrive power for free once a meter is charged.
Overdrive.
So every time you do a move, you gain a little bit in this meter. You can also gain some from running around the overworld. But when you enter a battle, once the meter is full, you can spend the meter on a thing.
That is definitely not the right time.
You can spend that meter on a thing, and that thing will no, why is it set to...
Yeah, Eastern Daylight in the middle of...
Yeah, that's 1 hour ahead of me right now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like, why is it like weird Eastern Daylight time? Anyway, I'm done playing. The game saved for me. I was like, when I get to the next point I can save. And it's like, you beat the dungeon. Do you want to play and save the game?
Yeah.
That's stream done. I might do this again. This actually wasn't that bad. What'd you say?
What was I talking about?
You're talking about daylight saving, and then we're talking about games coming out, and then Shin Megami Tensei and Magatama's in 5.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so every time the meter is full, you can spend it on a thing. But like
I'll finish
the
the cutscene.
best ability to spend it on, you can only have one equipped at a time. But the best one is the one that it gives you, which is you always critical hit with every single attack from every single one of your party members until for like the next 3 or 5 turns, or maybe it's equal to the end of the battle. I can't remember. But like at the start of the game, you're just given this ability where every time this meter is full, you do infinite critical hits.
That sounds like a modern SMT game with very nice, friendly mechanics. No, wait,
The
that's
dungeon
not...
design, though, is the big difference. The mechanics are almost the same between 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, because 3's random, isn't it?
Yeah, 3 has random encounters, as well as, like, boxy-looking dungeons. And, like, base modern SMT gameplay. SMT 4 adds the smoke system, which is gone in SMT 5, and 5 has this, like, the meter system.
You got a bottle of oil, but more importantly, you got a bottle. Well, that's from Nintendo Capri Sun. I'm gonna piece of heart before I finish, because I remember there's a piece of heart in the foggy area. Yeah, I'm definitely might stream some more. Because, like, this was actually not that bad, and I actually like playing games in this room.
I want to stream, but I'm always fucking tired after work.
See, that's my problem, is, like, I've had days off now, so that's why I think I've got the energy to be able to, like, do this. But I know that usually I probably... Oh, come on, I've got to wait. I know that, like, either before work or after work, I'm probably not going to have the energy, so that's why I'm not going to commit to anything. Just kind of like a, well, maybe kind of idea. I think the piece of heart is this way. Not that little cavern.
Excuse me. The font that Discord uses, the open bracket and closed bracket are not symmetrical.
The font?
Yeah. The open bracket and the closed bracket.
Oh. That's weird.
It literally just rotated it. So it's cut off by a vertical line at the top and a horizontal line at the bottom, and then the other one's horizontal line at the top, vertical line at the bottom. Oh, have I forgotten to feed you?
That's what Link does to me.
Oh, your collar came on that. Come here. Like, I literally tied it in a knot, kind of, around where the bell used to be, so I keep off the bell. So, yeah.
Oh, torches are to be lit. That's right, okay. So I think I know where I am now. That's right, it's through here and there's 2 torches to light. Yep. That's right. Good job, memory. Great you couldn't remember that earlier.
I'll be right back.
That's okay. Okay, let's just get back to save me backtracking next time I play. If I just jump into this, it should auto tell me what the speedrunning tactics I'm doing. Ugh, so tense. Yep, there we go. Let's just get back to the entrance to Hyrule Field. And then we'll call it here. This wasn't that bad, this is kind of fun. I'll need to fix a few things, like get some actually sit my mic on that's not just the side of my chair. There's definitely a few series I want to do, like I really want to do progression with Jaden, like at least recorded. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Like, because I can play Twilight Princess in here. I don't know what other games I might stream. I might stream Fortnite. I don't feel like I will. That's more like a private game with me and friends.
Did you say Fortnite?
Huh, what?
Did you say Fortnite?
Yeah, what of it?
Yeah.
You don't play Fortnite?
No, I play Apex.
Ah, well I play Fortnite. You know why?
Just because of the crossover shit.
Because you could play as Goku, son!
Yeah, I didn't really like Fortnite when it came out, and I don't like it now. I like it less because of all the
I like it more because Zero Build fixed all my problems I have with the game.
Zero Build is pretty cool.
Zero Build's
but, like,
great.
It has almost no identity now other than the crossover battle royale.
But that's what I like about it, because I don't give a fuck. It's just the most, like, it's the, it's the most casual trash shooter, and as someone that doesn't like shooters, that's what I like about it.
Apex is more of like a pro shooter.
Yeah, because Apex has really good skill-based stuff. And as someone that's not skilled, I like being able to grab a Kamehameha and just wipe some man off the face of the planet. Specifically wipe some 12-year-old off the face of the planet.
You've got Call of Duty Warzone, which is like
That's
the
not
casual
lying.
realism one. You've got the casual realism in Call of Duty. You've got the try-hard realism, or the sweaty realism in PlayerUnknown's. You've got the casual cartoony.
Oh
in
god, that's
Fortnite,
very wrong. What am I doing?
And you've got the sweaty cartoony in Apex.
See, I just like the stupidity. That's what I just love about it. I'm a scrub. I'm not afraid to admit it.
I have a friend who's currently playing Apex.
No refunds.
Yeah. Who the fuck is that?
There we go. Anyway, yeah, that was fun. I'm gonna turn everything off now. That's stream over. Yeah, I was saying what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play more like other games on stream maybe. Like specifically, I do like this progression thing with Jaden in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where it's a popular YouTube trend after like 2 years now, I think. But basically, there's an sorry.
I might just become a fighting game streamer and stream myself fucking falling apart.
Just labbing.
Yeah.
Hey, no.
Getting my ass.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
In arcade modes. I don't know.
Anyway, stream over. Where's my stream ending screen?